So sensitive, bitch. You ain't no bad bitch for real. I seen you before you got your ass and titties done.
Is Trina there? Trina!
World, are y'all ready? You know what's up when this sound begin. We about to go in. Let's do it. Yeah. You ain't never seen no show like this. Cracking jokes and singing we won't miss. 5150 up in this bitch, yeah.
You ain't never seen a show like this.
Ghetto folks gon' be all in their bliss, trying to make you laugh until you piss, yeah. Cause you ain't never seen no show like this, yeah. 5150 2022, it's on. I'm about to say some real things. Hit the mic and bring the pain. Cause you ain't never seen no show like this, yeah.
Yeah, what up? I don't know how, but we made it. Another week. I ain't think we was gonna be able to do it. I broke both of my wrists. Oh, can't raise this one. Oh, shit. I'm out here handicapped, goddammit. But I was just imagining, if you get hit with both of your wrists broke, you gotta trust somebody, boy. You can't say, get up off of me. You can only say it verbally. But anyway, come on, sit down, D. Goddammit. Yes, wrong, goddammit.
How are you?
Good to see you. Goddammit.
Too.
Darlene, OG, Ortiz.
Wow.
Up here.
Damn, what was that?
My man Craig Fax in the house.
Hey, man.
And everybody who know what's up with things.
Yes.
We've been blessed with Tariq Nasheed up in here.
Yes.
We've been blessed with Tariq Nasheed. He, like always, he always got good things going on. What's happening? What's coming up right now, Tariq?
So, man, the movie, we got a documentary, Microphone Check. We had it in theaters Memorial Day weekend. Big success. They're putting it back in theaters this week out here in LA. It's going to be at the Landmark Sunset Theater, and it's going to be in different theaters around the country next weekend. So I want all my LA people to go out to see it. This Friday is going to be there all week. We're trying to get it Oscar nominated because we're getting a lot of good reviews for the documentary, talking about the real origin of hip hop. And right now, hip hop is a big topic because it's in the Olympics now. They got breakdancing in the Olympics.
They do?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you see the politicians, they're bringing rappers out, and it's a whole big thing with hip hop now. So a lot of people have been really honing in on this documentary, and it's getting a lot of good reviews, man.
That's great.
So Cool Herc started hip hop?
Not really. not really.
Oh, look, I'm so curious. As soon as you said that, so are there black people performing the hip hop, or because they took it over?
Yeah, well, at the Olympics, you got a lot of Asians, Latinos. You got some black people, but a lot of the b-boys now, the people breakdancing, a lot of the Asians, because you had people like Boogaloo Sam, Poppin' Pete,
They're
guys
all
from
out there
California.
right now,
yeah,
yeah.
you know those guys. Oh yeah. Those are legends.
God, yeah.
They were in breaking, by the way. Yeah, they were in breaking movies. So they went out there to Asia. They've been out there teaching people breakdancing and popping and all that. And them Asians, they picked that up and they're killing the game.
But
right
they
now.
do that with everything.
They
I'm
think it's
sorry.
a
They do.
martial
They really
art.
hone the cultures in.
Yeah.
Even Cholo stuff. Like they wear the dress.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to concerts, sold out. They're not jaded.
So that's
Yeah.
cool, man. Like you do documentaries about a lot of different things.
I do.
You know, man, listen, man, one of these days, man, I'm gonna have to. You remember one day I did a little interview on one of those documentaries you did.
Was it Hidden Colors 5? It was one of
Something like
Buck
that.
Breaking. What was it? Buck Breaking?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, and that was a big one too. Buck Breaking.
And if you remember, like you was talking to me, Corey, I want to take care of you. I was like, dog, man, just give me some game one day. That's what I told you. I didn't want nobody. I'm impressed that you've been able to get these things done and executed. So, man, I hope one day, I'm gonna reach out to you. I might have a question for you about this, that, and the other, because I'm a big fan of how you get things done and execute, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what I think. I think Craig gonna be a good producer one day.
Oh, yeah, appreciate
Only
it.
thing about it, you got to keep getting them hats like that, because that hairline ain't shit, Craig.
You know what?
That's hilarious, man.
That's my man, though.
So wait though, how do folks get to see it? Do they have to go there?
Go
Is
to the
there-
theater.
They have to go to the theater. Now, is there a
We
website
also
online they can look at times? and stuff like that?
Microphonecheck.com. Microphonecheck.com. But yeah, I want everybody to go to the theaters. It's going to be in theaters for a week. So we need everybody to support it because it's an independent film.
rely on the numbers, right?
They rely on
So if
those
you in
numbers.
LA, man, make sure you go to the theater. What part of town is the
It's
theater?
in Hollywood. It's on Hollywood over there by the Comedy Store, right across the street, over there on Sunset and like Fairfax over in that area.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's playing it like that's what they do. They have different. It's part of the SAG-AFTRA or something like that. I don't know. I think
It's
I
on
know
the
which one
corner.
you're
Is it
talking
talking
about.
Yeah, it's like
Crescent
there's like
Heights and-
Volcano and all that stuff over there.
Yes.
It's right in that plaza. It's a nice theater.
Oh, I
yeah.
know what you're
It
talking
is.
about.
Yeah.
That's
Old
right there
AMC.
off Crescent Heights.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
We going?
Yeah.
We going?
I have to go out of town this weekend, but Craig, please go if you're in
Yeah.
town.
I'm going.
And I would say to everybody who's watching the
there.
show, please go if you know what I'm saying, man. Listen, man, on the weekends, we sit around, we chill out. Nah, go support the brother, because when we in these theaters like this trying to get things done, man, we got to support, man, and make sure somebody like Tariq is in the position where he can uplift his people because he's out there trying to uplift himself.
Yes.
And everybody who got hustle, man, I got respect for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what's up.
Why are people in the comments talking shit about Corey? They said you look like a Haitian fisherman. What
Yeah,
kind of
they let me have it the whole show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck if I was up here in a Gucci outfit. They'd be like, get that waterhead motherfucker. That's
They
what
said
they
he
do.
was trying to break dance while he was for the Olympics.
I knew they was going to be laughing that I'm fucked up.
Say he look like an injured breakdancer?
Yeah.
What kind of shit?
Mommy, all
No.
that.
What do you think about this, y'all? See, your people ain't gonna always see you shining. That's why I like what it like. I was like, if I can make it up there, I'm gonna make it up there. Because I ain't always got to be shining. Motherfuckers fuck with me. Look, this is how I know people fuck with me. I'm gonna be in Jacksonville, Florida this weekend at the Comedy Zone. Them motherfuckers gonna be in there.
Yeah.
Supporting me. That's why I can let them see me fucked up. Because even though they talk shit, I promise you it's love. They be talking shit about you and shit.
Of
They
course,
was
of
saying
course.
something up there. I heard a couple of them up there about you. But they'll fuck with you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll
Oh, yeah.
fuck with you for real. They talk about Darlene and shit. Goddamn.
yeah.
Hey, they say the shirt painted on. I didn't realize it was small. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Corey called
Craig
me.
used to be swole and shit. Now he swole up. He gonna have to shit for the show. Out he always
Oh, man.
he can't go more than 2 hours without shit.
And the cameras truly do add
Yes,
10
it
to
does.
12 pounds
it
on
does.
people eating.
How you gonna hold the mic in Jacksonville, Corey? What you gonna?
I'm gonna wear that thing
Put it on
over
your
my
chest.
ear. I got them kind of mics.
Oh, the Janet Jackson. Okay,
Right.
cool.
You said the Janet Jackson.
Control. Abortion joke.
I
Control.
might have to wear my sling because this one this cast is heavy.
You gotta look.
This one is heavy.
Yeah.
So,
And
you know, I
can't
knocked the
drive.
shit out of
You drove
motherfucker
here.
with this one. I drove. I ain't
What
supposed
you
to
do?
drive, but I drove.
But you use your mouth on the steering wheel.
Yeah. He got one of them.
No, this one a little better. You see what I'm saying?
With the little
Better
ball
U-turn
on it.
with his mouth, huh?
Remember the old school little turning knob?
If I jag off, I got to flick that thing. It's over with.
God.
It's crazy like that.
Yeah.
But taking advantage of the fact that the brother is here.
Yeah.
Tariq, I saw you online. You was talking to a couple of people who says disparaging things about black people. And guys like, I can't think of the brother name. He looked like he got black in him. Look, he seemed like a younger brother. I forgot what his name is. And it really doesn't matter. And Stephen A. Smith,
Oh God.
he says disparaging things about black people. And
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know once again, the new way to talk about black people is to hire a black person to talk about them. The people in charge, they don't want to have to go through the withdrawals that come with talking about black people, and they're not black. So they hire a black like Stephen A. Smith to talk crazy about black people. So y'all don't be shy. Listen, I want to say to everybody who talk crazy about black people, yeah, black people have major issues, but don't act like you don't know why black people got major issues. When you come home from war, my brother, Gorgeous Drake, he made a good point. He was talking about when the people came home from war, they had some type of syndrome they had came up with them. Because when you go to the Army at one time and you come back, they don't expect you to fit into society easy. One time I was talking to this brother in Orlando, and it was a Caucasian man, and he was talking about how he was an ex-soldier in that last war they had in Iraq or whatever. And he was talking about he went to a basketball game when everybody jumped up and was clapping, he had to get out of there because it ignited something inside of him. Well, he said, I was getting in war mode. It wasn't safe for himself or other people.
Yeah.
People have different type of reactions to what they've been through.
Trauma, yeah.
I want to say, whether you know it or not, because a lot of people act like they don't know it, but they know it. Black people been through a lot in this country, man. So when you talk about black people, you talk about the people who are not represented by the people who are in charge of this country. So it's easy to sit at your computer and talk crazy about us, but it's not easy to sit up in our face and talk crazy about us. That's what I want you to know. So if you got a problem with black people, Stephen A. Smith, and you worried about what your white boss gonna think, okay, you can talk crazy when you at your little computer desk and all that, but I don't see you talk like that when you in front of brothers. I see you smiling and cheesing like you supposed to so you can remain safe. I know you got your little fat, light-skinned bodyguard. I know who that dude is. I see him. I don't know if y'all ever saw him. Stephen A. Smith got a little fat, light-skinned bodyguard.
Do you see Stephen when he goes to those games kind of strutting around in his suits? Like, you know?
Because he's a goofy. That's what we used to call him in Chicago. Somebody like Stephen A. Smith, we'd be like, man, you a goofy. He actually think he's somebody because he has some money. But yeah, I want to say to all of the people around the world, when Stephen A. Smith come on TV, man, you really can't expect nothing but that. But he's been hired to do that by his boss. You know what I'm saying? If you were a proud black man, there's no way you can dog out black people. And then when Dana Smith slapped his wife in front of everybody, say, that's my friend and he just made a mistake.
Exactly. Did you hear his OJ rant?
Yeah, I didn't hear it all, but
passed?
I saw some of it. It was very...
Yeah, OJ, BET did a tribute. They were showing the people who passed, and they put up a picture of OJ, and Stephen flipped, like, why would they do that? And that's gonna make all of the black community look bad, and he just did a whole rant about that. And people are like, dude, OJ was innocent. He was found innocent by a court of law, and what you're doing, Stephen, is basically just showing out for white people. You're not saying that for the benefit of the black community. You're getting paid to say this stuff.
Right. I mean, fuck it, man. Listen, we ain't stupid. I'm talking about everybody who out here in the streets. We know what's up. OJ Simpson was a motherfucking dope fiend. He partied hard. That bitch he married was a dope fiend. She partied hard. Except when it was over, she was still bringing motherfuckers to the crib. But I'm telling you, from what I saw OJ and the information Craig gave, I don't think OJ pulled it. I don't think he was capable of pulling it. When I saw OJ, he couldn't even walk.
Yeah.
I'm curious if he would act the same way if they put Bill Cosby. When Bill Cosby passes, I wonder what he's gonna.
That would
What
be
is he
interesting.
gonna say? His reaction to that.
He's gonna say whatever his boss tells him to say. What'd you say, Craig?
Play it
He's
safe.
not an athlete, so I don't even think he would say nothing disparaging.
Bill
but
Cosby is an athlete.
I mean, he ran on that one episode of the Cosby Show. You know what I'm talking about?
Bill Cosby used to take that pussy with a smirk. Like, come here, bitch.
He was a pussy, gold medal pussy taker.
Jesus.
No, I ain't. I'm making a joke out of all this, but I'm just saying, man, we know who the people are who go out and try to make us look stupid, like we supposed to say, oh, we ain't. But the truth is, we are. Most communities get their culture from us.
Yep.
The worst is the female rapper. They just whore and more whore and won't respect.
That's what I'm ashamed of. Most of our female rappers, I ain't gonna lie.
Female rappers gotten dookie,
You know,
man.
the problem is, man, there's no balance. We've always had hoish rappers. In the 90s, we had Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown. Nobody tripped on them because at the same time, we had Lauryn Hill, and Lauryn balanced that out. Now, we don't have a Lauryn Hill no more. We just got Glorilla, Megan, Sexy Red, and that's all we have. There's no balance whatsoever.
The whole brothel staff.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Megan Thee Stallion, see, this is what happens with the ladies. They have a glamour face they can put on.
Right.
And this glamour face can fool the average guy. Yeah. But I know what you really look like. Yeah. I know what you look like in the morning after I'm through with you. Yeah. And I'm just saying, this glamour face should come with a disclaimer. You should be able to be like, pull up a picture of your regular face before we do this.
Regular face.
Man,
yeah, your in the morning face.
Natural face.
Your teenage horse face. That's
Right.
what Meg Thee Stallion looked like. A junior high.
Well, she got the big face. She got the Charles Barkley type face.
Yeah, she got the 10 rebound a game face.
Right.
The hardship face.
Meg Thee Stallion got a big face. I'm telling you, I ain't saying this to diss her. I'm saying this for real.
She looked like a globetrotter coach in the face.
Right. I mean, it's the first thing I'd say if we got in an argument. Who your big face ass talking to? You better put your glamour face on when you argue with me.
Satchel Paige's best friend face. You know,
Delroy Lindo face ass.
Lou Garrett's butler face.
Lou Garrett. What the fuck you come up with that shit from?
I'm just saying these bitches be regular, man.
Oh, man.
They be regular in the face.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like, hey, man, listen. That glamour face y'all ladies be having on, it don't work for everybody. I know what a glamour face is versus if you a real bad bitch. See, a bad bitch ain't got to do nothing but show up.
Real shit.
That's what I want to say where everybody can know. The rest of these bitches got glamour faces on. And I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for the glamour face. Who y'all think is a real bad bitch? I'm talking about just, she ain't got to do nothing but show up.
Claire Huxtable is the baddest bitch in the last 80 years.
But did you say Claire
He's
Huxtable?
been on
Yes,
that king.
Felicia Rashad is the coldest.
Felicia,
ever
will you
created.
please say hi to
But no, you said a bad bitch ain't got to do nothing but show up. I disagree. She's not a bad bitch if she's not following instructions. She immediately gets bumped down to a 6.5.
Let me ask y'all this: as comedians, have female comedians got better looking to you guys?
Hell no.
I mean, Leslie,
The best looking, the most talented comedians are not attractive.
Leslie Big Les she like a 4 now.
Well, your ass is stupid. The best female comedians
shit, Chris.
are not attractive. The best female comedians. That's why you can be on the road with them. You don't want that pussy.
But isn't that a shame? Wait, though, but isn't that a shame? Because I think it goes even for, not just going there, but this is truth, even male comedians. It's like, if you're too attractive, it's almost like, because what are you doing? You're trying to make people laugh.
Right.
So if you're too, it kind of throws people off.
Right. That's
in
a good
sense.
point.
Because a lot of time I'm watching certain people and I'm like,
Like who?
Yeah, this name's her
I don't
name.
want to say.
D always got something to say,
I
but
like
ain't got
Trevor
no
Noah.
name
I think
behind
he's
it.
a cutie pie. I like Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah ain't got no motherfucking jokes. Trevor Noah.
Oh, he's hilarious. I think he's
What?
hilarious. I like Trevor
Trevor
Noah.
Noah has people writing stuff
I like
for him.
Trevor Noah. I think
and he
he's
was stealing other people's shit at one
I'm
time.
talking about women.
But he didn't like being bust out for that because I think he wants to show a little bit of integrity. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving him his propers. I think he wants to show a little integrity.
I love his books.
But this coming up with joke shit ain't easy.
No.
Tariq got a museum where he has out here, and I'm sure he's had some comedians up there where he's like, God damn.
Why do you do
Man, they're
comedy?
actually pretty good. Man, we've had Craig goes up on there and just kills it every time he comes up. We got a lot of
So
good.
you have regular nights? I didn't know that. Or is it like a specific
just every blue moon?
event?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
have comedy night every blue moon.
Yeah, you don't have that shit
That's
in there.
nice.
Yeah, and we're trying to get Corey.
Do comedy. This, I mean, I didn't mean to say.
No, you're good.
One of the funniest dudes on the planet. Man.
Yeah, he
Especially when he get mad, he start roasting. Oh my God, it's unstoppable funny.
Hey everybody. That's what I know it from. I'm like, this motherfucker's stupid. One day he was roasting me and people tried to turn it into something. I was laughing. I think he was saying something about, that was when I was a lot bigger too. He was saying something, Tariq was roasting me, but I was like, why y'all acting like it's something, like everybody's so sensitive, man.
Right.
I don't get mad when people joke on me. I get mad when people lie on me.
Yeah.
But a joke is nothing. I love jokes because I joke on people. Even though if I feel like you're not laughing when I joke on you, I back down. Yeah. Because I don't want to, I'm not here to bully nobody. Thanks, Thomas Brooks. I needed that. But I'm saying, back on that point I was trying to make, do y'all know a female comic that's talented who's attractive? Can y'all think of one?
There's a couple.
Oh,
I love this question because everybody just froze.
And that's the
I don't
thing
know
is,
their
you can
names.
think of, but I can't remember. Yeah, that's a shame that I can't even like.
The reason
lock
I
the name
think
in.
unattractive female comics are common is because when you're unattractive, your life is a joke.
Right, that's funny.
When you're not attractive, especially as a woman, see, an ugly man can compete with all the other men with money. But I don't care how much money Oprah got, it's just never gonna happen the way she wanted to happen.
Right. She's out of order. Woman ain't supposed to be rich. She's supposed to be by a rich nigga side.
Boy, you stupid for that one. No, that's an amen. Say that again,
Can
Craig.
a woman do it? A woman ain't supposed to be rich. She's supposed to be by a rich nigga side.
If a woman get a lot of money, she should be giving it to somebody who can help her
To a
lead
man,
with it.
yeah. You can't. That's
Wow, that's amazing that I agree with that in a way.
It's too much pressure.
And I love women. It's just, when y'all got money, that's just more money to them people overseas who motherfucking pull and snatch your body together. Because I don't know a lot of women who have money and haven't done something to alter the way they look.
Yeah.
Almost all the women I know who have the means, some don't even have the means, but they figure out a way to do it. They alter the way they look because that's the thing to do now.
They running for themselves. Money for a woman is just a reminder that she couldn't find a man to take care of her. When she get used to that money and realize she had to work so hard to get it, I think in the back of their minds, subconsciously, there's a primal need to be taken care of.
Well, no, because a lot of those women that he's talking about actually are with men. And the men are actually doing that for them.
The richest women in the world that I know that we know, Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres. I feel like if we
You
start,
just talked about two women who don't want a man, really.
Oh, shoot.
They LAPD.
that's,
Licking ass, pussy, and dick.
yeah.
I'm talking about like, you can go through this, and we just talk about famous women. I'm talking about almost every woman I know that hit a lick, that mean got some money. They went and altered the way they look. Almost everyone. I can't really think of a lot of women who didn't go alter the way they look when they hit a lick. Is that scary?
Yeah.
I mean, like, yo, it's some women who won't have another baby because they don't want to mess up their alteration.
That's wild.
That's wild.
They'll be like, "Oh, I would have it, but it ain't worth it to mess up my."
Well, good. That says a lot. Don't, please. If that's more important than, and then, please don't. Don't have a kid. That kid will get neglected. Sounds like me to a future neglected kid.
Yeah, kids get neglected when their mama is vain like that.
Yeah, too into the.
If your mama is really pretty, most of the time she can't be there for you like you want her to, because she getting action.
Right.
A pretty woman is in demand.
For sure.
Everywhere they go. I'm not talking about the people with the glamour face. We talking about women who are really attractive when they on their back porch just coming out taking the garbage downstairs.
Yeah.
Some women actually have to hide because they'll be like, "That's you?"
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the women who are the rare, that's what I would call them, rare women, the true 8, 9s, and 10s.
Can you be a 9 without ass? Can you be a 9 or 10? And
Yes, you
flat
can.
booty?
Yes.
What?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
See, when
it's
I got
not all about
older,
body either.
I found out that ass looks good all day long. It looks good, but it's really overrated. I know some women who got like a regular ass, and their face is spectacular, and that monkey fire.
Right. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
That monkey turned into liquid gel.
So is ass really about the shape other than the size? Because you can have a big ass, but there's some women with small asses, but it's shaped good.
It's the shape.
The shape.
That's
the thing.
I'm glad you said it like that.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make. I've seen girls whose ass is basically almost flat, but they're monkey fire. They got the gel. They got that.
And that means a lot to some guys.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
But a big old ass girl, I just want to say this. If your woman naturally has a very big ass, your son is going to have a big ass. And I'm just telling you,
Ridiculous.
it's very, very, you try to ignore it.
Oh, my. That is so dumb.
You try to ignore it, but when he about 11 and 12, that's when you realize, I done fucked up. I got a thick-ass boy walking around now.
If E.J. Johnson is trying to babysit your son,
Lord.
If your son is thick, he can't have company in his room.
if your son got a third clap in his jumping jack, that's his ass.
Oh, you crazy, Craig. You crazy, Craig.
Yeah.
Oh, no, listen, now, I will admit, this show is something I was very glad Tariq showed up
Yes.
to, because like when I normally prepare my topics and everything for the week, but I didn't think I was gonna be able to do this show since I'm all jammed up.
I didn't
But
think there was going to be a show either.
now that
I
I'm
was late.
able to move a little bit, I want to ask the brother Tariq, is there anything that you want to put out there besides we want to promote his movie that's gonna be out? Now, listen, man, this is big, man. When you get him in the theater like that, man, I want y'all, if you ain't doing nothing this weekend, on the 5150
good.
side of the
Yes.
game,
Yes.
microphone check right there. Who is that on there?
That's just a stock picture of a random dude from the 70s rapping.
Nice.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to pay the nigga.
They want to pay him.
Nigga's picture.
Yeah. Hope he don't call now. Hold on. I heard Corey and them mention me.
Right.
Hold on.
That's a dead panther.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
He looks like Mos Def had a stroke.
That's hilarious. Man.
He do.
Hell yeah.
But
That's dope.
now Tariq got that going on, man. Please support him.
Yes.
But like
Yeah.
Tariq, like you've seen my show at least in snippets.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything you want to say or ask about me or any other guests? Because we're flattered that you're here, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's so...
I just want to get, because we do comedy at the museum, and I'm just enamored with just the lifestyle of comedians, man. You guys, y'all lifestyle is real interesting, man. Yeah. Behind the scenes, it's a lot of shit that goes on with y'all, man. Yeah. There should be a documentary. I've always wanted to do a documentary about black comics and just being in the industry, because I hear all types of crazy stories from behind the scenes, and that's interesting.
I got an idea for you. It's a buddy cop documentary starring Corey and G-Thang. I think that would be a great...
Craig.
How's G-Thang doing? I've heard... Is it... I don't want to put G-Thang...
No, I saw him walking down the street one day. You know how you just walk up on somebody?
Yeah.
And I made sure I buried the hatchet on all the nonsense. I say, hey, man.
Good.
I say, hey, man, you know we
really
OGs now, right?
Yeah.
I say, man, look. Just be 100 with me, I'm gonna be 100 with you. And he was cool with that.
That's good. See,
But I heard he would steal people's jokes back in the day. That was the thing with G-Thang. That was the whole narrative with a lot of people. Like,
I
hey,
can confirm that. It's very hard to give any respect to people who do that.
Okay.
Because coming up with original material is not easy. Original material is really rare.
Yeah.
Most people are coming with their version of what they saw the originators do, and there's only 50 to 100 original comics in this country. Everybody else is writing off them.
What do y'all think about the new Instagram and TikTok comics that's coming in the game? Because that's the big thing now. And these guys are doing arenas. So how do you guys, some of you purists, feel about those guys and their impact on the game?
You want to go first or me? I don't care.
I'm a hybrid, man. I'm a little bit of both. So I understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the new wrinkle to the game that a lot of older generation comedians, kind of shy away from because they come from a more treacherous, barren desert of comedy where you really got to be the elite to get an opportunity. Like 20, 30 years ago, the top dudes was really like special. You know what I'm saying? So the internet just gave everybody opportunity to be a star. But I feel like it's a good thing though. But Corey, I know you're gonna think different.
Well, I'm just saying, man. Like, hey, all these people who advertise comedy shows, we need to come up with a grading system of what kind of show that is. Because when I see some people, they advertise their comedy shows like, hey, what's up this weekend? Me, so-and-so and so-and-so. I think that there should be a grading system 1 through 5, what kind of show that is, coming from somebody with respectability in the game. Because there's a lot of, like, let's say 1 through 5, there's a lot of level 2 shows going on, but it's hyped up with a real pretty flyer where it looks like it's a level 4 or 5 show, but it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. So I might start putting like my little if I see a show and I'm gonna just be like, this is gonna be a level 2 show. It's gonna be a level 3 show. Level 4 show.
Going back to female comics, what female comic do you think right now is funny? That's real funny, a female comic. Because a lot of female comics kind of get a bad rap. Who do you think is funny?
There's
off the top of my
there's a
head.
comedian named Just Niche.
I was just gonna say.
What's her name?
Just
Just
Niche.
Niche.
Just okay.
Just Niche is one of those people who, when she performs, a lot of these female comics steal her jokes because Just Niche isn't that famous yet.
Oh, okay.
But Just Niche is funny. And she's the type of girl, in my opinion, where she don't want enemies. So she smile with these B. Simones and other comics that steal her jokes. And I remember the first time I saw the girl B. Simone steal a joke, I was like, Just Niche, this girl out here doing your joke. And she was like, she did. So next thing I know, I saw her with B. Simone. And she'll rather just, she's non-confrontational, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make, I owe it to the game, to the culture of what we doing out here, to let people know who's a farce. I'm not gonna lie on you because I don't like you. People I don't like, if they funny, I say, I hate that motherfucker, but he good.
She stands
You get what
out.
I'm
She's a
saying?
natural to me.
Just Niche is a
refreshing.
funny female comic.
Okay.
And a lot of these female comics that's famous suck. There's just not a lot of talented female comics that are famous.
How do you like Samore?
Samore is one of the best ever.
Yes, she is. That's
For the
one of my
female
favorites.
comic.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
I like Samore. In fact, I like Samore a lot because Samore is like, also, I would call her a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
There ain't no fake ass motherfucker who gonna sit up and yuck with your ass. You know what I'm saying? If she don't like you, she gonna get the fuck away from your motherfucking ass. And I like the fact that Samore is put out there on a tour where they let her start hosting it because, she headlined it for a while. Samore can go up after most dudes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
But she
yeah,
rarely doesn't
Samore the real deal.
But she just mostly does her own, right? She doesn't. Does she tour with other people?
Yeah, she tours with other people. There's a comedy tour that this guy, he funds it. And they had me on that tour, but he ain't had no money. I ain't like his money. I was like, peace. And I know he was like, did you quit? I was like, yeah, I quit. I want to crawl on my own. When I'm out here doing arenas, I want to make some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We did, what I did was Atlanta. And we did the Civic Center. You know how big that is?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We did the Civic Center, man, and that little money, I was like, hey man, I'm done. And you know what I'm saying? It's like me and Samore and her husband, we was all cool because, I was bringing the heat. But they ain't got no money.
Wow.
That dude ain't got no money. He want to pay you what you think you supposed to have. And I'm like, what you think ain't important to me, dude. I really would rather crawl on my own than be out here crawling and everybody see you, but you ain't getting no money.
Right.
That's why I took a lot of my stuff off, what's the name of like these streaming services?
Like Spotify's and stuff
All that
like
stuff. I didn't know
Things
that
like that. Mm-hmm.
they will take your stuff and do what they want to do with it.
yeah.
If you look at the agreement, because we never really read the full
Oh yeah, those
agreement.
copyrights, people just get rolled through. Yeah,
If you look at the agreement you have with those people, they own you for nickels. I didn't know if you get 1 million views, you know how much money that is? It's about $6-7 grand. What is 1 million? Is that platinum? What is that?
A million
in terms of views.
views,
Streams?
no, streams, 1 million
Streams?
streams, that's not platinum.
No.
To go platinum, you got to sell 1 million physical copies. And as far as streams, I think that might be 20 million or like 50 million streams in order to go gold or platinum. So you got to go up there in the millions to go platinum with streaming.
I'd rather sell it out of my trunk, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a YouTube version of my stuff, and I was like ready to put the strike on it, and they was like, "Well, you can't put a strike on it. You got to deal with Spotify." I was like, "What are you talking about?" They get to make a version of what you got just because you have a deal with Spotify. A lot of people don't know that, but there's a lot of artists who do know that. That's why a lot of artists are taking their stuff off those streaming services because it's
Yeah.
like you'll never make money like this. Everybody might know you, but you're not allowed to get rich off your art.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't know that, but I'm giving you the game.
Now back to that other question, when you asked the question about what do they think about comedians coming up in that
Right, the
in that
internet
route?
game, yeah.
Right, the internet game. I think the internet did it to a lot of other aspects of it, like singing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times singers that had come up back in the day, they've been asked the same question because now you have all those shows.
Yeah.
And then you also have people that are just making it big just by putting out this stuff online.
Right, and people getting like TikTok challenges and blowing up off that
And
too.
and I think it goes with even further than that. It's a lot of different other aspects to look at avenues with like careers, even modeling. Where
Yeah.
people are saying, oh, how now everybody's on Instagram. They call themselves a model, and it's on Instagram. Whereas before, people go, where have you modeled? You know, so
Right.
it's almost touched everything. It's changed everything.
And what's interesting, a lot of people, rappers, comedians, they might have a lot of views and they might get a lot of clicks, but a lot of them can't sell out tours like that.
There
like
you go,
the
right.
rapper Sexy Red, there's an issue right now with her tour. They might cancel it because she ain't selling tickets like that.
Right.
Even though she gets a lot of streams and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something about that?
Yeah.
Everything that's easy, people participate with. But to buy a ticket, park your car, and show up, that's something different.
And
Yes, it
spend all
is.
that
And them
time.
people
Right.
know it's trash.
Yeah.
They know it's trash. So to actually spend your money, go there, parking on average is $40. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Park and
Yeah.
sit down in that atmosphere. That's different than just being online looking crazy, acting crazy.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
just like people who talk crazy about black people we was talking about. Yeah, that's easy.
Oh, yeah.
Just sitting at home doing it. But to show up for somebody, that's different.
That's a lot of effort. You have
Yes,
to
it
really
is.
be into that
Yep.
person.
Yeah.
Into their,
And Michael Bivens from New Edition, he said, hey, man, we might not get a lot of clicks online, but we put people in seats. People are going to come see us.
And they can do it
They
every
can-
year.
Every
It could be
year.
an annual thing,
Because
sure.
that's a show that you want to see because
Yeah.
you grew up off them. And it makes you feel, it reminds you of a time in your life when you could fuck more than once that night.
Oh, Lord. Or that you know all the words to. It's feel good stuff. The music. All those old concerts, I go to almost all of them.
I love
all the.
them. I
yeah.
love them.
You think the industry purposely killed off the R&B genre?
They've watered it down.
Yeah, they tried.
They watered it down. R&B is Justin Timberlake and Justin Bieber now.
Yeah,
you understand?
popular stuff.
So they had to water that down. And they can control the industry better if they just kind of have a format that people have to stick to. They use the same producers, use the same writers. They can control the artists because they don't want people being really independent and independent-minded
Right.
because you're going to go in the record company making demands.
Right.
Like, hey, I marketed this record on my own, so y'all going to have to give me $20 million. They don't want that.
Right.
So they're going to water things down so they can control the artists more.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I want to ask you this, brother. You know a little bit about music, right?
A little bit.
So I hope I ain't putting nobody on the spot. Anybody can answer this, but I just want to Say, do you think you can go in and get a deal from one of these major distributors in music if you're not homosexual?
And they might try to test you out.
Yeah, they're gonna test
they'll test you. They're gonna test you.
Stories, right?
Yeah, they're gonna try to test you in the music industry. That's like a ritualistic thing, not just the music industry, in the television industry too. You understand?
TV and everything.
Yeah, that's why I like to keep my stuff independent. I ain't about to go to nobody's house for no meeting and all that bullshit. You know?
And I got a homeboy.
Yeah,
You know, Corey said y'all should.
Yeah, I know we got to. Yeah, Corey be killing it.
Dope.
Oh yeah, man, come on, man.
you
Tariq.
said
I'm playing the harmonica. Y'all could be like a.
You sing. I've never heard you sing. That's so great.
I heard Tariq's song one time. It was a while ago when I heard it, but I was
Really?
like, there you
Man,
go.
I was just doing beats and stuff in between movies, and I said, you know what? This shit sound better than what's on the radio. When the studio did vocals, nigga, we put this shit out and it got on the Billboard charts, and it was like a whole thing. So I'm like,
That's so
okay,
great.
shit,
Look at that.
that's what's up.
What's your range? Like, what do you consider yourself, your singing style?
I
Better not be a
just
soprano. That would fuck me up.
Hello, everybody. Africa.
No, this is another thing. This is the sleeper about Tariq. This is what
Somebody said your funk track is fire.
this is what made me laugh, and I think the other brother got mad at me. I didn't know him, and I have nothing against this brother because I don't know him. But I was laughing. I don't know why it was so funny to me when Tariq went on air. And he was like, I just slapped the shit out of Harker Bay. And the reason I thought it was so funny is because people don't know Tariq about 6'4". Am I wrong?
right.
Tariq ain't no little motherfucker, right?
His shoe size looks
So-
like
And
your
people
shoe
think
size.
because I'm sitting down on camera,
Oh.
yeah, but when they see me in person, like, oh shit, I didn't know you were this big, nigga. Yeah.
Problem, nigga.
Everybody who can fight, I be laughing. I don't know why I know a dude, he's a little man, but he's basically Mr. Miyagi. He's a black version of Mr. Miyagi. He's been studying his whole life. And then this dude came in his yard, look, gangbanging. All that, he was saying all that gangbanging stuff. And you know, the old man was like, man, you better get out of my yard. So of course the dude sized him up. And it's always so funny when somebody sizes him up, because I be like, they don't know what's gonna happen. Do you know what this dude said while he was kicking his ass? Because he couldn't get in one punch.
Oh, damn.
The little gangbanger said, all you doing is blocking me every time. Because he couldn't get his punch through. All that sand the floor and shit. He could not get a lick in. Every time he swung, he got bopped. He got blocked and bopped. He wasn't even trying to hurt him. He was just showing him. You ain't. I don't know why I laugh when I see people get their ass whooped. I don't know why it's funny to me. I need some help with that. Now, I don't want to see nobody get beat unconscious.
No,
But when he said, I just slapped the shit out of Taharka Bay. And then the brother Taharka Bay was mad at me because I was laughing. I don't know who
That's the
Taharka Bay
funny
is.
ass shit.
Brother, I don't got nothing against you. I just thought it was funny because I didn't hear you say nothing about slapping him back. That's what was funny to me. I was like, oh, that motherfucker done ran up on.
I remember that. That went viral. I remember that. Yes, it did.
It did.
That shit, I got puberty test.
And I don't want to be, because I want people to be able to come down to the museum. I don't want them to think it's
What
going
was
to be
he
something.
doing?
That was recent.
No, that was
He
like
was
a couple of years ago. Yeah, it was a
that
couple of years
was a
ago.
couple years
He came out here to the museum and it was on some bullshit and
Try
it
to
went
steal
left.
some artifacts about it. Yeah, that nigga got a Harry Tubman in his pocket.
Right. He's tried to steal the poster of Nino Brown. Hell no. Hey, Mr. Taharka Bay, we not laughing at you.
It's
Jokes,
just-
If
man.
anybody can laugh with you, it's your people, goddammit.
Yeah, you, man.
We just joking, man. Don't be getting mad and shit, man. Somebody say, I sprained my wrist picking my nose. Fuck you, James.
Somebody said you got a wrist BBL too on both arms.
Wrist BBL. Fuck the motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, man, like sitting up here with brother Tariq Nasheed up on the 5150
Yes,
show,
indeed.
man. A brother who has accomplished so much as an independent artist. Like dead ass. He's accomplished so much as an independent artist. People from the other side, they not like us as people, have showed up at his house. That was very concerning.
Yeah.
Don't think that I wasn't watching that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh shit, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, yeah.
You got to the bottom of that, right?
Yeah, man. You know, I'm always getting visits and folks coming through. Because people think I got a big influence. We just had a big rally in D.C. Last month. We brought out thousands of people talking about reparations and all that. When you do that, man, you get on the radar. When they see that you can draw big crowds like that.
With that word reparations in there.
Yeah, you talking about reparations, so they're like, if this person can draw a crowd to act ruly, they can possibly draw a crowd to act unruly. So they'll start monitoring what you do, and they'll send their ops at you, and so that's.
They want to make sure you ain't got soldiers, Tariq. You know that, right?
Right.
Because that if you get soldiers, then all of a sudden you really are a public enemy in the eyes of the people that don't want us to ever assemble together.
Yeah.
I think that's why I haven't had any problems because, these phones we have, everything is monitored.
Oh yeah.
They know when you assemble soldiers.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're doing it old school with mail and shit like that. If you mail to your soldiers, you'll be all right. But if you on this phone trying to rally the troops,
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
No.
that's why I feel like they ain't, when I say they, the oppositions of black people have not came at you for real. And I'm giving you this game because I know it's something you'll listen to and be like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't assemble soldiers.
No. And I always tell people I ain't no leader because that's what they want. They want us to come out and say, hey, I'm the leader of this and that. And right there, that's when they're going to get you. That's when the RICO charges and all that stuff pop off.
They make you responsible. They make you responsible.
Right.
for
So,
anything
yeah,
else that's
anything
wrong.
anybody does, then you made them do it. You know?
Wow, man. This is what he said right there about the RICO charges is something that I want my people to understand. Listen, you don't need to do nothing wrong to be put in jail no more.
Yeah.
They can put you in jail and figure out what they gonna finally charge you with later on.
It's called conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything is conspiracy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So I want to say to the powers that be that's watching this, I'm not a leader who's assembling soldiers, but I am doing my best to open the minds of people who wouldn't even think like this unless they heard something like this. The first time I really realized I wasn't alone in this world is when I bought a CD where I was listening to the ministers Farrakhan speak. And I had never heard nobody speak like that before. All I heard was I'm going up beyond to be with my Lord. That shit, that's all I grew up on. So when I heard somebody actually have information that was about our people and how we became, it was almost like a lifesaver to me. Because everybody don't talk like that. Now that I'm older, I've run into a couple of speakers out there who I feel like need to be recognized, which is the Minister Farrakhan.
Yes, indeed.
I even like Geno Jennings.
Oh yeah, Geno. Yeah.
Geno Jennings, I like the way that he will not wave off the Bible. See, people who want to claim the Bible but want to alter the Bible as they talk to you, I can't really fuck with you like that. I can't, you're not my type of person, but I feel like Geno Jennings, he's committed to what he's committed to. And that's what is respectable to me. Just like me. I know I got to work on me because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't had a meeting on the phone with all the women I fuck with yet. And because we haven't had a meeting together, I feel like I haven't done right by everybody. But But everybody needs to know everybody. You know what I'm saying? So people can understand their place and why they didn't get a phone call the last couple of days. I'm just saying. Like I know Tariq, you married, right?
Yes, I am.
So you don't know nothing about this. Tariq
At all.
is only with his wife,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
And Craig, he's not married, so he can do things, but I think he has a girl. Am I right?
Yeah, I got it. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
Craig got a girl. He's only with his girl, ma'am. I've never seen Craig with anybody but you.
I told you, baby. I told you.
Craig Huxtable.
Straight up. No.
All these guys up here. Phil, I never see him with pussy.
No.
I have never seen Phil with pussy, but I know he's married, so that says a lot about Phil. You don't see Phil dipping off.
No.
You're a great man, Phil.
Yay, Phil.
Nail over there. I've seen him. He's at that stage where he's auditioning people. But he's not married or anything. He's a young man, and he has little cute young girls that I know it ain't gonna work out with.
Oh, he's just having fun. He's young.
I saw Nail with one girl. I mean, I saw Abe with one girl,
Yeah.
and she ran him that night.
She ran him. Was hilarious.
And it's okay, Abe. You still young and nice. You have to get destroyed properly
She made him,
before you realize bitches ain't shit.
She made
but
him-
it's coming.
Wow.
She made him suck the dildo before they fucked. Like, oh, this nigga is nasty.
So, what she say? You act like it's a real dick.
See,
He was like, well, okay, it's rubber, right? All right.
He's like, give me
Cut
one
the
with
video off for this part.
Give me the one with the balls on it.
The dildos with the balls on it are the handles, right? That's basically a handle.
Yeah.
They use the balls as a decoy, but that's a handle.
Yeah, got it.
Or a stand.
Chocolate milk release.
Or a
I don't
stand.
know
He
anything about
says a
that, but
stand.
Chocolate milk
sometimes it's a
trigger.
stand, so it's just, in case they're by themselves.
We saw Dee out with one young man one day when she came to the show in Ontario.
I've done. What do you mean?
No, but that's the guy. The latest guy we saw you with.
Oh, okay.
You had another young man back in the day too. He was a
Talking
lawyer.
about Matthew, yes.
Yeah,
He used to come
he's
to
mad cool.
Hey, Matthew. He's come on the show before.
When the last time you talked to that good brother?
Like a month ago.
What you mean he came on the show?
He
Y'all
came
was
on our
fucking?
show. What do you mean?
Yeah, she came on the
very
show.
funny. Wow, everything's just dirty with Craig.
He was a young man too.
He's not. Yeah. Why does he keep saying he's a young man? He's only like maybe 8 years younger than me.
Okay.
Really, D?
40
Yes.
I didn't know.
Yeah, no, that's why anybody younger than me, he right away, young man. I'm like, that ain't that young. But anyway, Matt's a good people. He's a good dude.
I believe that 100%.
He really is. Really nice. You liked him. He came on the show.
What kind of
Corey.
lawyer was he?
He's a criminal.
Okay.
Defense. He's
So he one of them
defense
dumb lawyers. That's
lawyer. No, he does all kinds of stuff. Though. You met him. He came on the show.
criminal lawyers like the bottom.
Leave him alone.
No,
What the-
he's not.
Why'd you do it?
Right. What do criminal lawyers say in court?
My
Give him a
client-
chance.
It was self-defense.
It was a bad day.
Absolutely nothing wrong with Matt. He's gonna be a catch for somebody, but he wanted children. So that's not gonna. Yeah.
D is impossible.
Dang,
you
you
can't get
should-
kids
you
up
No,
out
at
of
the
these.
time, no, when we were seeing each other, I could have. I
You didn't
just
have to
didn't.
diss
I
him
was
like
being
that,
honest.
did you?
I said no, I don't want to, and he knew that one.
You a catch for somebody is crazy. That's disrespectful.
No, it's not. Jack
No,
just means not for me because he.
You a catch for somebody
You a
is a
catch
true
for somebody.
phase.
Yeah,
Phrase.
that's-
It is. You're a catch for someone, not for no else.
That mean he wasn't.
You didn't catch that part. I
That
said
means
someone
the sex
else.
was trash, Matt. That's his name.
No hard feelings.
Do more
He's-
squats, nigga. She
I would
wasn't.
consider him a good lifelong good friend. Nice dude. Really
Damn,
good.
that's, man, that nigga's a suck. I'm in my bad.
No, he's not. No, Corey, man.
Well,
playing with you, man.
trash sex coming from a man is common once they're over 45 years old.
Yeah.
Because men who eat the American diet will not be able to fuck beyond their 50s. Guaranteed. If there's a man and he's eating the American diet, just regular, by the time he's 60, he's not fucking no more. I just don't think that's out there enough.
And can I add smoking weed to that too? And I know that's gonna bother a lot of people because it's a so-called, cool thing to do. Da, da, da. I'm sorry, my experience with people that smoke weed, I'm like, okay.
People who
I
smoke
don't
weed?
smoke.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm
Tariq
talking
said he
about.
don't
See,
smoke.
all right, now
because
that's,
when
it's a
you
hindrance.
weed is natural, but the minute you light it up, it becomes a chemical.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? That's a
Yes,
chemical. When you
yes.
put that thing on fire, it's
And you're not supposed to be having that
You ain't
smoke in
supposed
your
to-
lungs,
you're
but
not
okay.
supposed to have it in you.
Anything in your lungs.
Yep.
I saw it. I saw pictures of my dad's lungs when he died, and they were like tar,
He was a smoker?
coated black. Yeah,
I
never
would
no
be so
cigarette.
mad if they showed me a picture of my dad's lungs. Like, nigga, why'd you take the?
You still smoke?
Yeah, my dad don't smoke, but he did smoke.
He did, and that does not go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's forever gonna have some sort of a problem with the lungs because lungs are pretty and pink, bright pink.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to be charred black, but when you hold any kind of smoke in there, and that's why you hear people even that didn't smoke, but that they're ingesting it
secondhand smoke, yep.
and third hand. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
have
why
you
those
been
people-
to the human body exhibit at the what's the Pyramid Hotel in Vegas?
the Luxor.
The Luxor, they have a human body
that's right.
exhibit.
They still have that.
Where
It
they
used
have
to be
like
out
all,
here.
they just break down the human body. They have organs all over the place. They
I gotta see that.
It's a
Yeah.
really cool experiment. But if you see what the inside of your body looks like, I
Wow.
think it makes it easier to make certain decisions about what you eat and what you do to your body. You know,
I
your
think-
stomach is
I-
like smaller than this.
I think Vegas, nobody ever really talks about what they do in Vegas. That's why they make commercials about it.
Right.
Like you just brought up the human body exhibit. That's nice. Craig,
But it
have you
moves.
ever paid for one of them girls to come to your room in Vegas?
I mean, I'm not. I've definitely.
Because I did.
Of course,
Yeah.
we believe it, even if you said you didn't, Craig. So
And
you know
I
that.
was lucky. I got a real cool girl that gave me a hand job. And we was actually talking while she doing it.
Oh yes, that's.
And
What were y'all talking about, Corey?
we was talking about the entertainment business. It was my bridge. She was so excited because she knew who I was. She was like, "Oh my God, you are so, oh my God." She said, "I will give you a discount, but I need it." And I was like, "I'm gonna give you a tip. Don't worry about it." And up until it was over, you know, she was very cool while she was talking to me. She was consistent. Her arm was strong too. She was thin, but her arm was strong. It was a great experience for me because I didn't want to have sex with her because she's a lady of the night. I'm scared to have sex with a hooker, but I will let them thumb me out, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about people who have their experience in Vegas. Most men, you've called one of them women up to the room because they're affordable until they get there. When they get there, the prices change. But I had the 200 to blow off.
That was a cheap one. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she got it done. Actually, she was good. She knew what to do. The pressure points and everything. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of people don't really talk about this, but when you go to Vegas and you have those women come up to the room, this is the only bad part about it. Security knows them.
Right.
And when they knock on your door, I don't know why, it's just like the security guard, he was talking to her, he was like, "Okay, I'll see you when you're through." And then I was like, what is he talking about?
Because he's got that experience.
Right.
Yeah, you already know it.
Like it's just business up there. So you've never done that in Vegas, huh, Tariq?
No.
never?
No. I'll take my family up there every time I
Oh,
go.
See,
that's
there
so
you go.
beautiful.
Yeah. Right on.
I would say to guys like Nail's a Muslim, and that's against your religion, right?
Yeah, I can't participate, man.
Right. You have to use your sins wisely.
Oh, okay.
This is a sin that's worth it. Those lonely nights in those Vegas hotels, and those girls are professionals. They know to wash their hands and leave right away.
Yeah, but not everybody handles loneliness the same way.
What?
They get tested, though.
You don't need them tested as long as they no cuts on their hand. A clean hand is like having a rub on. Right.
Corey-
Use your sins wisely.
What's your favorite city to do comedy?
It's hard to say it's a favorite city.
But you're
I do
As far as
like.
the crowd, I know there's some crowds got to be better than others in certain
You're
cities,
going to be
right?
biased and say you're
I knock them out the box everywhere I go. I swear, I'm not trying to brag.
But what's your favorite?
And this is going to sound cocky, but I'm one of the best. So when I go to these cities, I'm going to get up out of them what I'm trying to get up out of them. But if I just had to pick somewhere, I love Houston, Texas. I love Houston, Texas, because it's a part of the country where there's a black middle class.
Yeah.
It ain't just the poor people and the people who got it. There are people who are in the middle who can afford to come to your show and have a good time. And every city does not have a middle class. And I know you know what that means, Tariq.
Yeah.
So when you're doing tours, make sure you get those cities that have middle classes in there, because that's more bodies at your show.
Yeah.
Like when you go to some of these cities, man, there are people who actually will come to your show, but they can't afford the tickets. They can't afford that. So the people that do come, I always let them know how much I appreciate them.
So what's the most hood city that you performed in? Where
East St. Louis.
St. Louis?
East St. Louis.
Okay. East.
Yeah, them
Flint,
Michigan?
Flint, Michigan. And you can't stay at a hotel out there. They going in your room.
Shit.
Oh, man.
As soon as you check in and you leave out, the front desk be like, he gone.
So you have
Damn,
to travel.
he
You
just
have to
left
stay in another area. and
You
travel?
better stay in Detroit and just drive up that 2 hours to Flint. Because if you stay in Flint,
They gonna tap you.
they ain't got no nice hotel in Flint. They nice hotel is Motel 6.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They be like, our water hot in here. These rags a little thick in this one. Yeah. But you've been on the road doing your thing. When you on the road, what do you do?
Sometimes lectures, promotion. I like Chicago. Chicago shows a lot of love, man. Chicago either loves you or hates your ass. They give you love or they ain't fucking with you. So I get a lot of love in Chicago.
That's what's up. That's hometown. Chicago, they wild.
I got my writing career started from Chicago. I got with a publisher in Chicago, put my first book out, The Art of Mackin'. It was a very small publisher. They put it out. It got big in Chicago. Then it started getting big in New York, then big in LA, and the book sold like 250,000 copies, and that's when I started getting major book deals. Got started in Chicago.
There you go.
So let me ask you a question. You wrote a book about the art of macking. Have you ever considered yourself out there pimping before?
No, I ain't putting nobody on no track. That's what the book was about. It was about the terms, macking, pimping, hustling. Macking is just about having a tight mouthpiece. And that's what the book was about, just dudes having tight game when you go out to the club, you're meeting women, just know what to say and
You got
don't do
good
nothing
pickup.
goofy.
You were almost a pickup artist.
Right, and that kicked off the pickup artist movement. After that book came out, then these pickup artists started coming out, emulating the stuff I was talking about in the book. So that kicked off that whole thing.
So do you think somebody who's
Yeah, it did.
5'5" can write a book, The Art of Macking?
If he's charismatic. I mean,
You know, I know some pimps who's like 5'2", who stomped down.
okay.
He need help. He need help checking his bitch. No. Help me get this bitch.
Right, because if he 5'2",
Yeah, but he got people that he pays to do that.
if he 5'2", he acting like a pimp.
Yeah, he pistol whipped
Because it's
every
hard,
bitch.
right? It's hard to
With
give
a
respect.
shotgun.
5'2", talk about, where my money? Put it down here in my pocket.
Drop my money, bitch. Yeah, that's funny.
That's the Mac Within. That's the other one.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the Mac Within.
Wait, who is that? Is that Darlene?
No.
You're so
Chung Lee,
stupid.
nigga. That's
I thought that was you,
Chung
D.
Lee right there.
You know, like, Craig, if you wrote a book, what would you call it?
My book would be called Get It From God.
Get it from God. That's what he say all the time. Go get it from God.
Teaching people when to recognize somebody's expecting too much out of you. Anytime somebody expect more from you than they can do for themselves, you got to tell them to get it from God.
Darlene? Darlene wrote a book.
I did.
Yeah.
What was the name of your book, D?
I read your book. I loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I loved the book. I read about the Radiotron and all that stuff with you guys. The whole
I want to
thing.
get it adapted because I get so many letters from people saying that that it should be a movie. It's so colorful.
It is.
Because it goes from the very beginning, broke and all that, and then the whole lavishness and different aspects of entertainment. So
Yep.
not just the music, and then the breakdancing, and the rock, and then the rap. So yeah.
I'm almost through with my book. I'm so glad. It's been a journey.
What's your book gonna be about, Corey?
The name of my book is Your Fault I'm Here, ma'am. There's a lot of women who want to act like I'm the reason I'm in your life. You're the reason I'm in your life. Your lack of preparation in life allows me or somebody like me to be sitting on your couch with no drawers on watching TV. And I just think this story needs to be told. The world needs to hear it. It's your fault I'm here, ma'am. That's the name of my book.
Now, Corey, how do women, because I've seen you do your thing, man, the women in the audience, I've seen some women like, yeah. Then I've seen women sometime in the audience like, oh, how is this nigga? No. So how do they generally react to your comedy? Because you go in. You don't pull no punches when it comes to the man-woman thing. How do the women generally feel when you do your thing?
To most women, I'm Uncle Corey.
Okay.
To most of them.
Sorry.
Now, there are some very insecure people, women and men, who take issues with what I say, but it's far in between.
Okay.
When you hear me live, especially, that's when you can appreciate me. But I've had shows going on where I have like people I know. It was like, man, it was some lady. She was so mad at you.
Yeah, I've
the
seen
whole
it.
time you were talking, they was finna put her out. And it's mainly the bitter girl who used to get in her way. But you know, there's another side to every story. That's what I want people to know. And I think my side of the story is interesting. Just like what I named my book. This is something you can relate to as soon as I say it. So as I expand on it, you be like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool how you put that together. But most people, they get it. They get it. I'm making fun of life.
Yeah.
Because I am in a lot of places with women who are frustrated. They're with me. But it's not my fault that I'm here. Every woman that I've been intimate with, it is their fault. They saw the pluses in me. They saw the takeaways in me. And they chose to still deal with me. I'm not good at hiding my flaws. My pluses are obvious.
Yeah.
$200. It's almost irresistible to the women I deal with. They cannot turn down $200. That's my let's get it done fee. I guess that's what we should call it. And you know what I'm saying? In this day and time, especially if they got kids and stuff like that, it feels good to walk in the house with groceries. And that's what Corey is here for, to make sure your kids get that broccoli from Walmart.
And no asparagus.
The broccoli with the question mark behind it, that's on the label. Broccoli? I'm here to help, man. I'm here to help. Even though I did stop messing with this one girl because I bought groceries. I've said this story before. I brought groceries.
Yeah.
And she made something to eat, and she cooked her son. She made his plate first. And I just...
You got offended by that.
That is very disrespectful. I mean, like, I don't know how you feel about that, which is very interesting to hear. But if you don't have money, and I'm a man, and I take you to the grocery store so that y'all get a refrigerator. Her refrigerator was so empty, you heard the generator when it opened. Like when she opened it, it was like, yeah. After I left, you couldn't hear that. You could feel that the food had something to talk to in there, the old food.
The baking soda box?
And when she made that boy plate first, I just felt that was disrespectful.
That's funny as all hell.
You're not supposed to make your kids play first. You're always supposed to make the man in the house play first. For all you women who don't know that.
Now, were you in a relationship with her or just
No,
like...
hell no.
All right.
Hell.
So maybe that's why she said, okay, let me get my son.
Yeah,
we ain't in no relationship,
exactly,
right?
yeah.
Your son ain't coming with the dick and money. Your son is something that you kept because the doctor told you if you kill another one, your health in jeopardy.
But it's not like he wasn't gonna get his plate.
Right.
No. I don't want that little boy to be looking at me eating before I'm eating.
Wow.
He's winning.
Oh.
Your child cannot win in front of me.
He's lucky you don't kill him, right? That's what it's
Stop. That's funny as
Kill the offspring.
What did them animals do, Craig?
They kill the offspring of the competing males.
That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm not going to kill your kid.
I'll give them up for adoption, but
But I should be burping by the time he eat.
Did you at least eat, or you were so upset you couldn't even eat?
No, I had another broad in the neighborhood and shit.
So you took off. You left.
I told her, I was like, "Why? Did you make his plate first?" And she thought something was wrong with me.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, like, if I'm wrong, I can take corrective criticism. But am I wrong for that? Like, y'all opinion matters to me. Especially Tariq.
Yeah, if you weren't in
Like, you being the guest.
it just depends on the relationship you had with her. You know.
You think so?
If you were just a fly-by-night kind of guy, it's like, he's just saying because he
I
bought the
groceries.
Okay.
Okay, now if you did that, you know, I would say, okay, make the plate first for
Then,
the dude who
yeah,
made the
yeah.
groceries. You know, because
And say, thank Mr. Corey, guys.
because I don't know if it's somebody you just tricking your money off on. I don't know.
I was tripping. But I still bought the groceries.
So that's kind of a.
You can't let your children feel like they are more important than me. I don't like that. Stepkids, the definition of
That ain't your stepkid,
stepkids. Stepkids are people who live with you and your woman. That's what a stepchild is. I don't want your child to feel like they come before me in any way while I'm around.
Well,
that is out of bounds.
She shouldn't even have had him there.
Speaking of stepkids, you saw the rapper Lil Durk. His son shot his stepfather. You heard about that in Chicago? I think it was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Said the stepfather was like kind of raising up on the mom. The boys got the gat and popped the stepdad.
They didn't like him.
Hey, that's wild.
Yeah.
They didn't like him.
The
So
question
I-
is, she gonna stay with the nigga?
Probably. You never
Well,
know.
I'm not gonna have problems with that little boy shooting me later on. 'Cause I'm not gonna be around. Y'all gonna be hungry.
Oh, Lord.
That little boy gonna be like, bitch, you should have made his plate first.
What if it was an accident?
No, it wasn't no accident. You don't accidentally make his plate. I ain't gonna say his name, but when she called him when she made that plate, I was like, that plate ain't enough food for me. And then she called his name. And he act like he wasn't even ready to
He walked
eat.
past you with an attitude.
And how old was the little boy,
Yeah.
by the way?
Maybe about 9, 10.
Oh yeah, he knew. He probably really gave him a side eye as he walked by to get his
You might be
plate.
looking at it wrong though, Corey.
No.
And he wasn't even a handsome young man.
Oh, here we go.
nigga,
Wow.
You
nigga.
made an ugly boy plate before you made my plate. I don't like that, man. See, I don't let the little stuff go. Especially when I first meet you.
No, not he wasn't.
Not the boy was unattractive.
The little boy wasn't cute. And to see him pull a little piece of that chicken off and run back in there and play the game. And my plate wasn't even done. I was like, this is bogus, man. This is bogus.
Shit, I feel like you should let the kid eat first. What if the bitch trying to poison you? You feel
Well, I don't
me?
think she was gonna poison because I was in the kitchen talking to her.
Well, she's-
Because I was happy to
He
see
was
her
waiting
happy.
for that plate.
Okay.
Can you imagine a woman who don't have no groceries?
Yeah.
So you take her to the store. Do you know how happy they look when they put stuff in the cart and give you that look like, is this okay? Am I doing too much? I'm like, go ahead. It made me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
And then it went
To see it-
wah.
What did she cook, by the way,
Oh,
Corey?
yeah.
What was the dish she
What
cooked?
passed by you?
What most poor people cook.
Spaghetti?
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice, okay.
Chicken and rice. With some broccoli looking broccoli from Walmart. It ain't real broccoli.
Now, did you already
No,
get the
yeah.
goods prior to that, and this is the next day, or you were about to get it after?
No, we
dinner?
went shopping, and she looked like she could cook all right too. That's why I was like, oh, I'll just eat this. Fuck it. And I know that I am not selfish because I bought the groceries.
Right.
So how dare you take care of a little boy who's not handsome? That means he gonna fight in school. Ugly kids fight in school. You made an unproductive person plate before the man who took you shopping. This is an insane world. This is an insane world. Somebody said hot plate Holcomb. Fuck y'all. I don't feel like I'm complaining in a bad way. I feel like the world, there are so many people who don't know the proper way of going about things. Like men, they'll speak to your woman before they say something to you while y'all walking together. Like men don't know that's out of bounds.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, they'll be like, what's wrong with you, man? You be like, hold on, man. What you want? You know what I'm saying? Like if you walking with your woman, it might be somebody that might know your lady.
Yeah.
But they don't know they're supposed to either greet both of y'all or say, hey,
man
brother, how
first,
you
yeah.
doing? Sister, I know her from woo. Like people think they not supposed to do that no more. It's the same thing with making the plate. We don't know right from wrong. You're supposed to feed the provider first. If your grandmama had any influence in your life, you would know that. But your grandmama ain't around because your mama don't talk to your grandmama.
Now, Corey, where's your family from? I know
Alabama.
Chicago, Alabama. What part of Alabama?
Around Salem. I mean Selma.
Selma.
Birmingham.
That's where my family's from.
And this little town. It's a little town where everybody wave when they see you. In between there.
It's a lot of little towns like that.
Yeah.
When did they go to Chicago?
I'm not sure. My mother said she was young, like right before high school or something like that. And my father got up on it and talked out that pussy. And Mom, I'm just joking with you. I know you just. Anyway, I'm just saying, but yeah, they both was from Alabama.
Okay, mom and dad. So have you been back down to Alabama to the family reunions and all that stuff?
Yeah, even though it's not common nowadays for people to have family reunions.
Yeah.
But I was down there. Most of the time it's sad. Most of the time we go down there is for a funeral because they got the funeral plots down there where a lot of the people are buried at this cemetery that don't even look like a cemetery. You know what I'm talking about down
I
there.
know exactly what you're talking
Or
about.
people
Yeah,
be
you
buried
could-
in the back of the church.
It'd be like in the forest, and then you'll see gravestones. You don't even know what the shit's going on out there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it's that type of thing. But I've seen my family, especially on my father's side, everybody get together. They still have Holcomb reunions in the park on my father's side. My mother's side is different. Like, of course I love my mother and everything, but the people on my mother's side, they were a lot of unstable people, if you ask me. Now, my mother got a brother, my Uncle Larry. What's up? He cool. He used to visit us in the projects and everything. But most of the people on my mother's side, it was a disconnect.
They just weren't as tight-knit
Yeah.
as the people on your dad's side?
On my dad's side, people get together. People get together, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got a chance to see how black people should act family reunion-wise, mainly through my dad's side, if that makes sense.
Yeah. When was the first time you got on stage in Chicago to do comedy, and how old were you?
Probably about 21.
Really?
I did the college talent show, and I didn't win because I said a fat joke, and one of the judges was fat. That was the first time I really saw some real politics, because I ripped it, and I didn't win because the fat judge was mad I did a fat joke.
Wow.
But then when I went to this comedy club in Chicago called All Jokes Aside, I knew it was what I was going to do because I ripped it again. Then I bombed the next week because I was too cocky, and I thought all I had to do was just show up. Nope. Half the neighborhood was there too. They was like, "You
damn.
really went up? All right, we gonna come see." They was there. They was booing me too.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Corey, get you ain't no motherfucking comedian. Get your ass off stage. So
That just helps.
So that didn't.
helps.
How did that not discourage you? What did you say?
I knew I was good.
Okay.
I really knew this was my thing. I knew comedy was my lick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know if I wasn't no comedian, I'd probably be somewhere in jail, because every job I worked, I found a way to beat the game and steal. I was selling Whoppers when I worked for Burger King. Then that was before they had the cash registers where everything show up on the computer.
Yeah.
So I wasn't ringing up shit. I was working the drive-through cash register. I was like, $5.50. Give me $5.50 for all this shit. Get the fuck
Yeah, the
out.
machine's not working. We got to accept cash only. I mean, I've done that before.
Everybody's worked at a fast food restaurant up here before, right?
No.
I never.
You haven't?
No.
No.
Me either.
Have you ever worked a job
I worked a square job. I worked a telemarketing job in the 90s, and that was it.
A lot of people did that too.
lot of
I
people-
did
that
it.
was the big
I
thing.
worked at it. Yeah, my first job was at a art gallery.
Well, Darlene, it's different for you. You met Ice-T when you was young. And
Yeah, but he wasn't really. He wasn't Ice-T.
Because in your book,
Yeah.
y'all were staying in Hollywood, and you were kind of, you know,
I was
breadwinner, I
super-
think,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I was
Yeah.
catching a bus. I had all kinds of jobs. I was hustling. Shoot, I was like, no, baby, you stay at it. Stay at that music.
Craig, you never worked at a fast food restaurant?
No, heck no. Nope, my first job I ever
But much
had was
respect,
selling
'cause
cars.
that's a hard job. I've seen people at that.
Selling
That
cars?
Yeah.
Selling cars. I was the
Man, I
first
made
job.
so much money at the fast food restaurant, dog. Stealing.
Yeah, I
see?
could imagine. Yeah.
Man, when they gave us access to shit, dog. Well, I remember we was walking out that door because we put it all in the garbage can. Act like it's garbage. Take it to the back.
Well, they usually, I mean, as far as I knew, because a lot of my friends did in junior and high school, and they would actually call us at the end of the shifts and say, you can come get the food because they're only going to throw it out.
Right.
So we would go, yeah. You know that, right? Because they would let them have it.
Man, that's crazy. Y'all ain't had them regular jobs like I did.
No,
What you call it? The square job, right?
yeah.
My next job was Old Navy.
Oh, see? And I was
Yeah,
a
my-
receptionist.
Man, you can't even
and
sell that shit on the street.
Hell
I got these Old Navy shorts. Get that pussy ass shit out of here.
no, but at some point it was kind of an upskill, like to some people. Like you'd say, "Oh, no, what?
About
At
a
the store
year,
in the
it was
mall."
like, you know, I mean, I was making $8.50 an hour. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to start selling dope at the job. You ever sell drugs on your job? That's living on the edge, man. I sold weed up at that motherfucker.
That's how I got a son, though, who I've never met.
They say,
Them 5150 motherfuckers found him.
Oh, damn.
I used to fuck my manager at Burger King.
And there's
And
a
I
guy
put
at
that
the
shit out
wrong
there,
kid,
and
yeah.
they found that little nigga.
Man.
And the picture blew my mind.
Looks just like
Put it up. I still ain't seen it.
How long has this been? When did they find him?
like last
This
year. or a
no,
year
this
ago?
was years ago.
No, you said
Hey,
it.
watch this. 5150. Will y'all find my son again? His mama named Vicky Perkins.
They already know.
Used
this
to
shit.
work at Burger King. I used to fuck her
That's a funny
when her husband went out of town. I don't know if they still together, but it don't matter. It's time all us met.
Oh,
Because I heard the boy having problems. I know he married a bitch and he in church. Son, that shit ain't for you. Come on, find out why you having problems in this world. You got to see where you come from. God damn it, that ain't number one bitch. You ain't gonna never be with one bitch. You my boy, god damn it. You got bitches.
Plural.
Ain't no one bitch. Ain't no motherfucker Holcomb ever had one bitch. We do good by bitches, but we got a few of them. Fuck I'm gonna do with one bitch and put all that pressure on her to be what I need her to be. You get more than one bitch, so this bitch do that, the other bitch do that, and then the other bitch do that. It works out perfectly. One woman is never gonna be enough for a productive male. You destroy one woman if you count on her to do everything that needs to be done. When you have multiple women, you got the one woman that pick you up from jail, you got the one woman that pay the bail, and then you got the other woman that make you feel good about being out of jail orally. This is a job that people get when you a man. You can't just, I mean, I wish everybody who's with one girl luck. That poor girl. She has to be there for you emotionally, physically, and all the other ways you need. If you got a lot of girls, you just go to the other girl house for that. After you get that, you go to the other girl house and get this. After you get this, you other girl house, and you just sleep for a couple of hours. Her daughter know you. Her daughter grown. She like you. Her grown daughter like you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't never came at her like her dad did. This is the story of California, I'm telling you. California, these niggas be fucking their daughters.
Oh, that's wild.
I'm just saying, dog. I hear about it too much out here.
California.
Well, California.
Something in the water, nigga gonna fuck his daughter.
Right, something in the water. Nigga gonna fuck his daughter. Is it just me or I'm the only one hearing that?
Nah, I ain't heard that. I ain't heard that.
You ain't heard that?
Nah.
Ain't you from California?
I'm from right here, Pasadena.
Damn. You ain't from California, are you, Tariq?
Nah.
Oh,
Where
that's
from?
right. You're not.
Nah, I've been out here all my adult life, but I grew up in Detroit and Alabama.
It makes sense. It makes sense. You ever hoop?
A little bit. A little bit.
A little bit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I appreciate you sitting through the show like this, man. I know
Absolutely,
you.
We ain't talking about
You a busy man. You come to the show a few times, man. Tariq, I'm telling you, man, you got big fans over here. We root for you.
Man, absolutely.
When you doing things,
And
man.
we gotta have you at the museum,
I wanna
Corey. You gotta
come.
come
I
in.
wanna
You too,
come.
darling.
Oh,
You
I'm
gotta come
coming.
through.
I definitely, yeah.
I'm gonna make it happen, dog.
Yes,
I'm gonna come up
indeed.
there and see it, and I might rent it out to shoot my show.
Yeah.
That'd be a good lick for
That'd
you.
be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll come up there. I'm gonna check it out, man. What did it say? Corey get. Go back down one. Let me see something.
I keep saying Craig better say, what the fuck is they talking about?
I don't know.
It don't matter.
I don't know. I lost it.
Craig got on the onesie, that's funny. Ain't killing me.
Heck yeah.
Corey Belichick, Holcomb, that's funny.
Wait a minute. On the RHE show. What's the RHE show? I have his address and phone number.
What's up, Gooch? Gooch is my guy.
Oh, that's
Shout out to
Gooch. Yeah, Gooch. That's my man. I talk to Gooch all the time. Crazy ass nigga.
Yep.
Anyway, Darlene, do you have your shit?
I know you, because you know I have been out of it, but I'm trying to scramble up and grab some stuff. You know?
Darlene does commentary, and then we comment on it. It's
He
called
does, he remembers.
Darlene's Loose. He don't remember you.
I remember. I do
Oh my
remember.
God,
I
I got
remember.
those old
Yeah.
pictures. Matter of fact, you know what?
He is a gentleman.
Of course he is.
Tariq
I
is a
have
gentleman.
pictures from that last time
He's
he was on
always
the
going to
show.
be nice.
So you're not a gentleman then. So what you wouldn't consider yourself a no.
I'm a gentleman with the question mark at the end.
I agree. Maybe three question marks.
Hey, yeah, anyway, I'm here, goddammit. 2 broken wrists.
Can we
And I
capitalize
still
on question
showed
mark?
up to do the show.
Top notch.
Anyway,
Oh, that's right. A lot of people that came in late, they were like, "What's wrong with
Oh,
Corey?
yeah.
What
They
happened
don't
with
see his
Corey?"
arms.
I crashed on one of them scooters. I'm finna sell it for little or nothing. I got.
You better say.
And he
I
hurt
can't
the
do it
ground.
no more,
the ground.
dog.
You should go
I
see
went
the
too
ground.
high in the air.
You should see what that. You should see what that ground looks like. You know?
Man.
I ain't meant to be that high and land like that, man.
Corey, how big was the scooter, man?
Listen, I got this scooter off the internet, man, and this goes like 50. I think it could go up to 60. I
It's
heard.
60,
I don't know,
I think that's.
but it's a nice scooter. And yo, when I hit this
It's frozen,
thing where the
man.
ground was raised and I couldn't see it, I was airborne.
Wow.
Airborne. Imagine me at least 30-something miles per hour. Gee,
Bam, dead stop, just fought like a
Damn.
rag doll.
but I didn't hit my face. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I was
Lucky,
so
man.
strong with my arms, I blocked off hitting that face on the ground, dog. 'Cause that's the part that I was worried about the most. I was like, because I'm gonna be filming something in Irvine on the 18th.
Oh, shit.
Irvine the 18th, that's next week. I gotta film something. I hope I had these off by then. These casts.
I forgot
I don't know, broke.
I don't know. I'll take them off to film it and then have them put back
No.
on.
Did you knock out or you was up the whole way?
Man, I was up. I was scared. I was like, did I die? Because when I hit the
Light flash
ground, it was
before.
that white, that heaven look.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was up in the air.
Yeah, you was going, yeah, wow.
I was up in the air, man.
Was anybody around laughing or?
Well, it was a lady and her daughter and they dog. That dog had a look in his eye. That dog, he just didn't say it in human language.
Yeah.
But his eyes was like, man, you all right, bro?
Man.
Your ass took a fall.
They took you to the hospital, the lady?
I had to go to the hospital. You know who came and got me? I ain't got no shame. Who did I call when I was down?
Flame.
Take a guess.
Take
Take a guess.
That's what he called Flame. Not Flame Monroe.
I'm on my way,
Not called Flame Monroe.
I'm gonna put you in my hot seat.
Oh,
No, where I fell is not too far from the storage where the t-shirts are.
so he thought I was working.
And Darlene came through with what's the young brother name?
Kyle and his mom were watching.
Kyle. Thank you, brother.
That's my friend Regina's
Y'all
son.
took
Yeah.
care of me. Darlene took me to the emergency room.
You stayed overnight?
He
thought I was gonna stay overnight.
He should have. It was
But
almost
after they put these casks on, they was like, "Oh, can somebody come get you?" What? I thought I was finna chill.
And he talked so much mess about, no, the emergency room, I don't need to go. Props to Cedars-Sinai.
Oh, y'all went to the
See, he went to that. That's what I'm telling you.
That's
Yeah,
a nice facility.
and, but they still will make a certain particular person wait. They actually looked out. This one nurse, the whole experience was phenomenal.
Man,
Well,
I'm
they
sorry.
had to lift me to put me through the CAT scan.
Yeah.
They got this little plastic thing they slide under there and they lift you. And I felt cool because this one brother who was on the other side, he said, "You all right, OG Corey?"
Yeah, they were all.
He was
everyone
he
was-
worked at the hospital, but he had a tear in his eye, the tattoo.
Yeah, the tattoo.
one of them
Yeah,
was that
yeah.
brother. Yeah.
OG Corey, you all right, bro? I was like, really? No, but I'm glad that because like you can see the concern, like that's Corey over there. I was like, damn.
Yep. That man was. That was a lot.
They
That's a
took
lot.
care of me, except they didn't. When they put this cast on, they didn't clean all my wounds.
No. Oh, you guys are missing it. In
Like
that
it's
palm,
blood on the bottom of this cast
it's
over here.
literally a big chunk of meat just missing. It's just a big chunk
I'm
missing.
fucked up under here.
Up here, look,
real?
that one's still bleeding. Look at that. Oh my God, you can see it. Tariq, can you look at it?
brother.
Wow.
HIV juice.
Anyway, thank you,
No,
Kyle.
I want to say to all older men who ride those scooters you stand up on, let it go.
Stop, don't do it.
Let it go.
Even the little tiny ones that don't go that fast, those little, we've heard stories about people wrecking on those. You know, the little ones they rent outside. The one he has is like super.
Somebody say,
super
"Get up, Blitz."
zhuzhed up. Yeah, that
Fuck
thing.
yeah, man.
Wow. But no,
They said Corey called Speedy.
that's funny. Yeah, no, I felt for Corey. Like that was crazy. Even,
I didn't know like how
He didn't know how bad it was.
I couldn't cry. People was watching.
Yeah, but he man, I'm telling
While I
you.
was waiting on D, I sat at this bus stop.
And we had to locate.
I didn't know how many rats was out there, dog.
He was sitting there on a
They smelled
bench
the
with a
blood,
bunch of
yeah.
rats.
Really? Damn.
About that blood.
They was about to
When I
start
sat
munching on
still, they started getting closer.
Oh, damn.
I was like, "Hey, I ain't dead, motherfucker."
Yeah,
They was like, "Well, say something, cake ass nigga."
it. He was just. Oh my God! It was awful.
What happened to the scooter?
I still got it. I'm gonna sell
list
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a hellified scooter for
Did it get
somebody who
damaged?
wants one.
No, just bent. The key bent a little bit, but it's fine.
Yeah,
it
it's
goes
good.
in. It goes in.
Okay.
It's
It's
fine.
good. And I'm gonna sell it cheap too, but it's a hellified scooter.
It's
for
got
people.
big all-terrain.
It goes
fat
fast.
Wheels. It's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah, look,
Okay.
look.
It's just I never felt comfortable standing up going fast.
So
a
he
bike,
removed the
I can
seat.
have a bike.
It's one of them stand-up scooters?
You could choose.
Oh,
We have
it's
the
one of
seat,
the-
the seat
okay.
separate, and then you can do handle, standing up, or seat.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
cool.
I can't
man.
believe it. Oh,
It's dope though. It's just it's too much power to be standing up.
Yeah.
Because if you ever crash, you going up.
that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood.
I'm sitting up here with 2 wrists. I can't wipe my ass. I ain't shit since I did it too. But I can tell I got this shit. My shit is cooperating with me. It's the AAC. We gonna hold off long as we can back here. But I think it's gonna go down tonight. I think I'm gonna have to shit tonight. How do you clean your ass if you can't really reach all the way around?
Slip and slide. It's just slip and slide.
You
What
have
is that?
to. You have to
That's
rig
that
the
little-
toilet.
that
No.
thing that's you put the water on, you slide across the porch.
You stupid.
You
dog.
have to get one of those squeezers, like an enema squeezer to squeeze the warm water out. Make your own, like it's like a hand bidet almost, like just yeah. And then wrap a little. See, I've done caretaking when I've taken care of all my love.
I got a
past
weight
relatives.
bench,
It could be
and I don't even steal hotel towels no more. But coincidentally, last time I was out of town, I stole some hotel towels. I was thinking I'm gonna sit and put the towel against the weight bench while it's wet and rub my ass across
Like
the
a
weight
dog,
bench.
like a dog.
Yeah.
And scoot it. Yeah.
You can let it dry and have a bitch flake it off.
Oh
That might
God,
work
God, Trey. Jesus.
Somebody say you can't reach the Twizzler. Yeah, my ass
Yeah,
not gonna be
see?
thoroughly clean. It's just gonna be
I'd do it for him.
the booty cheeks and the beginning part of the hole gonna be clean.
I've done that to help people. I don't care.
You've done what?
That because they were like, "Do you?" I've done
What?
it. I've caretake for
You
people.
mean wipe the ass?
Yes, I don't care.
That's some
Ass,
intimate shit.
Ass, throw up, whatever. I don't. If my
I eat a bitch pussy who just got through hooping before I let somebody wipe my ass.
Well, you'd be surprised what you do for some. You would be surprised what you do.
Because I'm worried about the smell of my ass.
It don't matter when you
don't
care
matter.
about somebody to an extent. You go, it doesn't even matter. Come here, because you want.
No, you can't agree with her on this one,
Yes,
Tariq.
he did.
Now, Corey, have you been in a relationship and a woman has had a baby or whatever, and you said, okay, you down?
I
baby.
wasn't there for none of my babies.
See, that says a lot. See, says everything.
None of them, Corey.
He didn't
None
help.
of them.
He didn't bring him out. None of that.
You didn't help with none of them.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah, I knew it.
When my daughter was born, I was there in the beginning.
Okay.
But
He left to go
me and her
eat.
mother didn't get along.
Left to go eat.
So I left. I left.
You a cold piece.
And no, she had male company and my baby was still a baby. Like she was around about maybe 4 or 5 months. And when
I
she
have a
had
real
male
picture. I have a
company,
real one, but I don't think- yeah, but I don't
it
think-
disconnected me from
Brian.
them in a way
You're
where I didn't want to be
full,
around.
Oh, damn.
If that sounds like a cop out, I'm sorry. But after I saw her have male company,
With a 5-month-old.
yeah,
That's
I didn't
that's
want
not
nothing
cool.
to do with that like
Look
that.
what they put out.
What A put up?
What they put up?
That's crazy.
That's the face I'm gonna make for real when I get my ass wiped.
yeah, exactly.
Especially if they wipe it good, you can't help but go, hey.
But in that pain he did have everybody laughing. Oh God.
Hilarious.
Anyway, yeah, that's terrible. He was beat up, y'all. I'm telling you, that was a lot of blood.
I'm old. I ain't got no shame with how I'm going to clean my ass. I'm going to find a way to get it done. I got a bike handle.
Your whites depend on it. You know?
What happened?
Get a Blvd put on your toilet. You get that.
Yeah, but by the
But
time
that
you
don't
get that,
clean your ass.
yeah,
that
you
make
still
your
gotta
ass
dry
wet.
it. You still got, yeah, it just swishes water against it. Yeah, but
The weight bench I got with that towel on there and I skid across it.
why don't you just fold a nice hand towel around the front of the toilet
can't
and then you
fold.
scoot forward? Not you. You're gonna have to have an aid wrap around the front of the
But
toilet.
one thing
so
about when you
scoot
get
forward-
hurt, you want to do things to try to be independent.
That's true. And
It's like when I drove here today. I knew I shouldn't have drove, but I was like, fuck that, man. I'm a G, nigga. I ain't
that's
never going
ridiculous.
out.
Okay,
I ain't going out like no motherfucker. Some drive me over. Fuck that shit.
that's crazy.
Driving my shit. Anyway,
On painkiller.
go ahead, D. D's Lou talk about bullshit.
I really don't have too much because, like I
Good.
said, of it. Oh wow! Okay, I'm gonna put them pictures up. I tell you, he was not aware. I was in the triage.
No, that
This
ain't
is
what
no
tripped me out.
I took him. The X-rays
some
of his
shots.
pelvis. I had to because it was like something.
You did what?
The guy brought the machine outside. I was like, I don't think he's supposed to do that. And Corey was inside the room, and that machine was outside. So I was like, oh, that looks funny. It's like, tat, 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 tat. So I just took it just to laugh at.
You a weirdo, darling. You better not never call me when you hurt. I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Oh,
Pictures
wow.
of you in your worst moment on the way.
You can't see you. See, I know what I'm doing. You can't see his face. He was laying all the way down. It was just the feet, and then the people caring for him. And then the X-ray ones was just outside. It's
Even though my
X-rays.
wrists are broke, the hardest part about this, when I landed, the impact bruised my chest as well.
His whole torso.
So you
is
can't
internally
breathe.
bruised.
And I didn't know getting out of the bed, you use so many of these muscles.
Yeah.
So I getting out the bed like,
And
that was the most fucked
we
up
thought
part.
both his
Man.
arms were dislocated because when we got there, he had seriously like a softball, not a baseball. Softball was like this, and we were like,
I look like
we're looking around,
Nail.
and we tried so hard. We tried so hard to do not go.
Nail, that dude right there, he was out there boxing with the guys because they do the Friday night fights up here.
Yeah.
And he came back in there and his shoulder.
And it was just out.
I was
His
like,
arm
you
was
okay?
facing the wrong
And
way.
he was like this, I'm fine. Your shoulder is yanked
Ain't
out,
that-
boy.
That's how his
It
look.
wasn't a loss, it was a slip.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. You slipped
Yeah,
and
he
hurt your
slipped.
shoulder. Whatever
Okay.
make you feel better.
Yeah, it was bad. Ooh.
Go ahead, D. My bad,
All
because
right.
I
No,
feel
like I said, I've been out of it.
my
trying
brother
to-
came up here to promote his movie, and we got him sitting through the whole show.
No, man, we're chilling. We're up here chilling.
Well,
that's what's
I'm
up.
enjoying the vibe, man.
I love it, brother.
Yes, indeed.
Tariq, I'm honored to be a friend of yours,
That's
so to
right.
speak. You know what I'm saying?
He's always been
'Cause,
good to the show.
like, no, I'm a fan. Like, I'm a fan of people who find ways to get shit done like that, man. I'm a fan.
And make us laugh and entertain to boot at that.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
because he does.
Yes,
He's funny as
indeed.
heck. All right, so I did come across this.
You ain't through yet?
Wait, what?
My
I
bad,
just
go
started.
ahead.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so Tyler Perry, look at that. See, he can't look. Got a hole in the bottom of his lip. Tyler Perry and 50 Cent are coming together. They're gonna do some
No
collab.
homo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sound like they
about that.
dating.
Maybe I
No,
worded it
50,
wrong.
nigga, what?
Anyway, so yeah, because Tyler Perry said that he is very impressed at how 50 Cent has been growing his TV and film empire. So they've had meetings, and they are going to do some joint venture stuff.
That's a dope connection.
It said 50 Cent on how G Unit Studios and Tyler Perry Studios will be working together going from forward. They had a really good meeting.
It's gonna
So there
be
you
gospel movies with gospel dope dealers.
You mean real life?
Medea in Harlem.
Yeah, he was excited. So 50 is the first one to post it up, and he said he was speaking on his meeting. So if you go look it up, he made a couple of really good posts about that. So he says he's excited to be working and collaborating with Tyler.
I'm gonna say this about Tyler Perry, man. Tyler Perry is one of those guys who opened up some doors for me, and I really appreciate Tyler Perry for taking a chance on a wretch like me, because a lot of people scared of me in Hollywood. Tyler Perry done threw me licks, showed up at my shows. Thank you, brother Tyler Perry. And 50 Cent.
dope.
Yeah.
50 Cent knows of me in a way where I feel like one day shit gonna happen. So to see them two getting together, I think that's a plus.
Right?
Yeah, that's top
That's
tier,
pretty
man.
mega.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
That's major. Yeah.
I can't wait to see what they
Have
make.
you done one of Tyler's movies, Corey?
I've done a couple of movies with him.
Okay.
Look, yeah, you know.
That little Halloween one, what was it called?
Boo, where he had a lot of us out there. Mia Dale Givens, Lavelle Crawford. He had a lot of us out there. It was he just Tyler Perry throw licks. That's all you can ask for in this game. Hey, somebody crack that door, let me in. Once I'm in there, I'm good. You get what I'm saying?
That's real.
But there's a lot of people who think you're supposed to carry them through it all.
Oh my God.
Man, I ain't got time to carry you through it all, but crack the door, y'all get in there, y'all make it happen.
If you don't carry him, they think you're stealing.
Right.
What? Niggas is wild.
So moving on real quick. So congratulations to Tam's Burgers, if anybody is unaware of Tam's
Fuck is
Burgers.
Tam's Burger?
In Compton.
Pastrami.
Like anything else that's connected with Kendrick Lamar right now, they are gaining customers, fans, and all that. So their customers have picked up significantly because, of course, Kendrick has been talking about him, not just recently, but of course with all the
controversy.
attention, that he's getting with the whole beef thingy. That burger place they said it's just ridiculous how much their revenue has picked up. So they thank him. There's a lot of articles out there. And of course, even Dre, when he did the Super Bowl, remember when he did that?
The Tams.
He had the
Yep.
Tams. That was one of the things, the figures on the stage. So they have really helped this family out, and they're Latino that own it. So it's a good unity thing, as you can see. See, they have the unity murals there. So that's pretty good. But of course, due to Kendrick and promoting Tams, because he mentions them in several raps, not just the one recently. So there we go. So congratulations to them, because they're doing
Big shout out to Kendrick
quite
Lamar.
well. Yeah.
Thank you for choosing me to be in your If These Walls Could
Oh,
Talk
that's
video.
right. I remember that.
Thank you, little
Oh,
bro.
wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're going to hook up
dope.
on some other shit. God damn.
That was great. And speaking of rappers, I don't even know if I should have mentioned this, but it is all over the place. So Kanye is, they're thinking that he's either thinking of or is or has retired or retiring, because he made some comments to other rappers, especially with Rich the Kid as one that stood out, because he's the one who actually showed people the DMs. I thought that was kind of kind of wrong to do. But anyway, people are speculating that from the DMs that that Kanye is either could be or already has retired, because he is saying, "I'm retiring from professional music. Not sure what else I will do." So I don't know.
I don't understand. What happened?
He's sending these kind of messages, cryptic messages, to other rappers that he's worked with. You know what I'm saying? And like saying that he's retiring from the business, even though that last album did well. So I don't know.
He made a lot of money off the sneakers.
Yeah, he did well. I mean, go do something else.
Yeah.
What else could he possibly do?
Yeah.
Magician.
You know what? I can't-
Cold ass.
Build
Rabbit in the
family
hat.
with bottom bitches?
No, but when you do have money, and if he still has his hand on a significant amount of money, he could produce other people.
Does he still do that Sunday service thing?
No.
No.
You don't do it?
I don't
He
think
got tired of that hustle.
Shout out, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck church. Just like when you go there enough, most people be like, fuck that, I ain't going to that shit today.
And thank goodness, but even though, of course, nobody in Michael's camp owns it anymore, but Michael Jackson's ex, of course, Neverland Ranch, was just saved literally by feet. If you look it up on the internet, I think I sent you an exact copy of the picture of the map they gave. It was a humongous fire the last couple of days.
Oh, wow.
It was saved by just feet. So it didn't burn down. It was
What do you mean,
super
feet?
close. Like it was really close. The fire got really close to the
A few
entire
feet,
ranch.
yeah.
Yeah. By the beginning of his Neverland Ranch. So they saved it. Massive.
Where's Neverland Ranch?
Way out in like Santa Barbara.
Yeah, past
Santa Barbara,
yeah.
way past it, yeah.
What
So
do you
it
got
was
out there?
That
The
big ass
Neverland Ranch, the whole ranch that had the amusement park and all that. Remember you would hear about the stories about Neverland Ranch? It was that far out.
What's the rides they got? Boy booty rides?
Oh, that's crazy.
You are not alone, right?
Baby
We were
bumper
not
cars.
alone, rides. Yeah, remember back in 2020, Ron Burkle, he's a billionaire businessman. He purchased Neverland Ranch for a mere $22 million, because that was like, they said that dropped. It'd be the beginning. It was like listed for like crazy amount, like 100 or something million, but he got it for $22 million.
That's amazing, D.
But it actually saved it because he did the wildfire mitigation on the property.
Wow.
People don't know about wildfire mitigation. So if you think you can own a house,
Did you say wildfire mitigation?
Mitigation. That sounds like
Oh my
a
God.
lawyer that
There
do
he
your
goes.
yard
There he
work.
goes.
Mitigation.
No, but that's something good for people to know. If you do buy property out here in California, you have to do the fire mitigation. It's every
You
year.
do?
And that's seriously, if you own like a little properties like on Hollywood, that's $2,000 extra a year that you have to throw out just to cut the weeds and make sure that's. And they come by. The fire stations, firemen drive by.
What else they gonna do out there?
And they will no, even here. No, I'm talking about here in the city.
What they
You
do?
have to do it. That whole fire protection thing you have to do. When you go by and you see houses where you see like all of a sudden it'll be all cleaned up near their fence, a certain amount of feet, you have to do that. If not, they will add that onto your property taxes.
Yeah.
And whatever
Wildfire
amount they want,
yeah.
so you better clean it up. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Just saying.
California.
what they call
Owning a
tax
house in California, boy,
Is-
they might well give you a bottle of KY jelly.
Because they got you. Yeah.
They
got
gonna
you.
fuck the shit out your ass.
Yep, it's a lot. Black Panther star Letitia Wright. You remember her?
No,
Who was
bring
that?
her up.
The last she played the sister. She played
Yeah.
his sister. Remember?
I gotta see her.
She's slender, slender
Little boy
girl.
face bitch.
Yeah, you got her? Bring her up.
Bring the picture. Her name's Letitia Wright. She is distancing herself from her own movie that just came out. So people
What
were.
movie?
That don't make no
It's
sense.
a new movie. It's called Sound of Hope, and it's the story of Possum Trot, and it's two. I think the wife is a pastor too, but it's a black couple that adopted like a crazy amount of kids just to save them, right? And so it's that true story. But apparently, she wasn't aware that left wing and conservatives were backing it. So she's refusing. No. She just found out. So she's refusing to do like promotion and stuff for it. And she's given her disclaimer. If you go online or you go on her social
Wait,
media.
She acted out the movie and then said,
Well, she didn't find out till now.
I didn't know.
Yeah, she didn't know. She said she didn't
that
know.
what she
that's-
said?
Yep.
Sorry.
And she's actually saying that. And I believe her. She really stood. She was big time with the anti-vaccine thingy too. She did that. If you
like
look up her
Dwayne
whole,
Wade's son.
she does do. Yeah.
But
Anyway,
Wade Jr. again. That looks like.
she's not backing away. So she's upset that she found that out.
Like Zaya Wade.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade. Look at that.
But her disclaimer is pretty big and long, but that's on her social media. She wants everybody to know that she had no way. Please know that I am in no way aligned with those groups.
But she looks better than Lupita because I saw that last movie.
But she's
Lupita
acting
did. What is the name of that movie?
Was it Quiet Place?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got cancer.
They made her look like.
The character.
They made her look like one of them things that they was chasing her like she must have sold out on that planet.
She did good in that
They was
part.
coming back to get her.
I loved that movie.
See how she look bald head?
Yeah.
She don't look like Lupita. Lupita bald head look like the homie for real.
The homie tried, yeah.
The monsters were in the movie. They saw Lupita and they didn't even chase her. I swear to God.
Oh.
It was like, oh, what you doing over here, Charles?
Why are white people? What's the genetic answer? Why are white people so obsessed with the end of the world? Why is there paranoia with aliens coming to kill us and everything coming?
Well, you know, I want to say this. You know, like this place, as we know it, is on its way to an end. You have to see that. Like there's a movie out called Furiosa. It's where basically they say your currency means nothing. All that. It's just, we gonna be out here, man. They're gonna end this. This is nothing. This is nothing. They're going to end this. This place, we know, America, it's gonna be a wasteland.
You think so?
I really do believe that. Because what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The only thing, the difference between people is money.
Right.
Just think about that.
Yeah.
What if there was no money? It would be
Everything.
chaos.
That's true.
And they keep talking about what's happening with this
Well, that's
money.
what Mad Max was all about.
Remember you was talking about the Bitcoin, Craig? Yeah, you gotta invest in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is everything.
Hell yeah, NFTs.
That's why I like that Tom Brady roast.
Yeah, I made a few dollars.
They said Gronk was like, even I know that's not real money.
But the system is real delicate, man. And the dominant white society, they have to keep the system the way it is and make sure that there's no ripples in it. That's why whenever there's a natural disaster, the first thing they do is go monitor what black folks are doing. Hurricane Katrina, they were monitoring what black folks are doing. There's a flood down in Florida somewhere, a hurricane, they're going to the black community to see what they're doing. So the LA riots, earthquakes, anything happens out here, they want to see what black folks are doing. Because any ripple in the system, they look at that as an opportunity that we might use to take over. So they're very delicate about this system that we currently have. It's real deep.
Wow.
Wow, that's something. That's an eye waker.
It is. All right, there's a word of the week.
What is it?
Let me see.
Somebody say get strapped up. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, all the
Don't
time.
ever let nobody tell you you can have too many guns. You can't have too many guns.
That's right. Oh.
Really, ammo is the problem.
That
They
is
made it
true.
where ammo is hard to get now. Anybody who be out there buying them goddammits, they know. Ammo is hard to get. And that ain't no coincidence. Because somebody said on the internet one day, I ain't never seen a cigarette shortage.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, tobacco. It's
And
still
people better
free.
stop doing them gun buybacks too. That's another con game too.
What is it?
Them
Oh,
gun
yeah, with the
buybacks
police,
when
when they're like,
they
"We're
come and say,
yeah.
"Hey, come on down and bring your gun, man. We're not going to check nothing. Just drop
We
your
just
gun. We're not
burn
going.
'em, we
to.
take-
We're
yeah,
going
we
to
crush 'em, yeah.
Right, man. Please." They get those guns and they start tracing them and find bodies on them, and they're gonna circle right back to the people who went and brought the guns up there.
Wow.
That's the
See?
con.
So just keep it. Just keep
keep
'em.
the gun. Just go ahead and keep it. Yeah.
Just shave that.
Give it to me
serial
before you
numbers
give it
off.
to them.
Yeah.
Shave the serial numbers on.
Burners are always good to have. A burner is a blessing.
The blessing burner.
Right. A burner ain't got nothing to do with you. And you can lack.
Oh, darn it, I said it.
What's the word?
Abstinent.
Oh, that's easy.
Abstinent.
Not abstinent. Obstinate with OB. So it's
Obstinate.
spelled OBSTINATE.
That's what happened when a bitch don't want to give you no pussy, right?
Obstinate.
That bitch abstinent.
No, not abstinent.
I
Obstinate.
can't think of that.
Obstinate.
It's to
N-A-T-E.
withhold or withdraw from doing something.
What do you?
Obstinate?
I don't know.
That's when you sure. I'm obstinate, that bitch musty over there.
Okay, obstinate. It's to be extremely stubborn, refusing to change one's opinion or chosen course of action despite attempts to persuade one to not to do so, to not drive. to the show. Anyway, obstinate. Super stubborn, basically. Super
Obstinate.
stubborn. Yep. O-B, not ab.
Like that bitch who made that little boy plate before mine. You obstinate bitch.
She refused.
Bet you don't get no more groceries from me.
She refused to serve her. She was obstinate in her decision to serve her son before Corey.
I'm gonna send that bitch a picture of me burping.
You gotta do a video because it's gonna be with you with your mouth open if it's a picture, you know what I mean?
And we have a new shirt. Because of the chaotic.
Darlene, why you just showing
there we
the
go.
shirt
See,
now?
No, I didn't bring it. I had it. Didn't I show it to you when I had it? And I totally forgot it. Like I said, there's too much going on. Really? Look, the man got all kind of gashes and falling apart.
You didn't bring no shirt tonight.
I had it. Did you see it? I had it with me, and then I didn't put.
God.
Wow! Look at this one.
Fire, dude.
Does he forget what the heck the last 72 hours have been? Wow. Okay, Mr. What is it? Potato Head with the pieces. You pop in the
What
arm.
happened to Rick Ross? I think it's very unfortunate.
Yeah,
that
it's
somebody
terrible.
Can get hurt over this rap beef shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't want
silly.
people to get hurt.
He got attacked by some Hells Angels. That's
That's
some Toronto Hells Angels. That's
like their version
That's
of
what
it.
they was?
Yeah.
it was a white gang. They saying that your boy sent white supremacists to get his revenge.
Well, that ain't smart. Especially if you plan on performing here in the States.
Yep.
In a lot of these states. Yeah, man, let me tell you something, man. This ain't what you want, man.
Real talk. Yeah.
This ain't what you want. You better put out some type of statement.
Yeah, and Drake was sitting up here liking videos of Rick Ross getting punched on.
Oh wow, that
Right,
ain't
now,
yeah. Ooh,
he's
that
doing
is
that.
not.
And,
Yeah.
cats out here like, okay, we're gonna do that. Come on, we're
That's
gonna
who
we're gonna see
acting?
you.
Right.
Right.
You know what I think is going on? You know, Drake seen those videos of Rick Ross boxing. He's like, I know I could whoop this nigga.
Well, then why'd he come at him mano a mano? Then see.
I mean, I don't know,
People
but
don't do it.
I think he know he can whoop him.
Yeah.
Drake a little bitty dude, though.
Is he? I thought he was a bigger guy, like 6 feet.
Hell
Oh,
What they call him BBL? That's terrible. Yes, right. That's terrible. Anyway, the new shirt is this. You want to? Should I send it to Nayo? Maybe he can put it up on the.
Yes, send it an email.
Okay.
Oh my God, dude.
There-
You
wow,
just fucking
wow.
this shirt up.
Look at this guy. So ungrateful. Okay, boy, he better, God forbid, something else happen to him. Don't call me.
Yeah, I won't.
Wow. Oh, where are those pictures?
How you fuck this shirt up, D?
It's ready. It's on there. It's ready to go. It's called Descendant and Survivor of the Transatlantic Slave Trade. And it's on this gorgeous V-neck summer camouflage print. I'm going to send this picture to Nayo. So
You
he
sound
can-
like a soccer mom, D.
Well, I was a baseball mom, a karate mom, I was all that, but not a soccer mom.
Anyway, well, before we wrap it up, I definitely want to. Let me ask y'all a question. Did we get new beats?
We ain't got no new beats.
I'm talking to my man Dyer Lansky. See what he can hook us up with. 'Cause we ain't
Haven't
finna
seen him in a minute.
redo no beat no more. I don't like that.
yeah.
But
Dyer, send some beats in.
right. By us having the brother Tariq on today, I really want him to plug his thing one more time, and I want my people to go out there
Yeah.
and make sure you go on to that theater and check it out, man. What's happening with your thing?
Yeah, Microphone Check, the documentary, hip hop documentary. It's going to be back in theaters this Friday here in LA at the Landmark Sunset Theater in Hollywood. You go to microphonecheck.com. It starts this Friday. Go all this weekend. Go all the next week. It's going to be in theaters in other cities on the 19th of this
Ooh,
month.
let's go, girl.
So yes,
Let's go.
microphonecheck.com. Please go check the film out. It's a phenomenal documentary film.
Let's do it. I'm gonna go. I'm
Yes.
gonna go with the whole crew.
Good. Yes.
Yay.
Darlene really gonna show up too.
Oh, you already know this? Yes. Come on, Erica, Regina, Monique. Let's go.
Craig, what's popping with you?
Oh man, purchase those Chill Withers albums. You know, shit, I got a bunch of shit popping, but I'll just tell you to purchase the albums, and if I owe you something, get it from God. God.
I want to say to old girl who I know, because I saw your text, bitch, make my plate next time first.
She's like,
Texting me, bitch. God damn it, shit. I know you need me. God damn it, when I saw you buy that pine saw, remember you asked, can I put this in there? I was like, do your thing.
Anyway, I also got one of the new suits on. I wore the denim one last week. This is the orange one, and it's got some nice little cutesy wootsy little peekaboo
the zipper
type
go
thing.
down, right?
Yeah, it don't come all the way up, but it's like cool, like a little something. But anyway.
Well, stand up, D.
I did when I walked in here. Oh my God, how much you paying me for that?
You fucked up
You
the
just said I
shirt.
was. Wow.
Can y'all put the shirt up for a
I
second?
sent it to him. Yeah. Sheesh. Coming to save a man's life, and look
Don't
what I
you
get.
know it's better
over
when
a
you
t-shirt.
promote at the beginning of the show?
Okay, yeah. Now, you like that, Nail? I have to pull your size for sure. That's going to look nice with all them colors against the camo. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Anyway, I bet. Well, listen, I'm glad. I really can't believe I was able to sit up and do this show. I didn't think I would be able to do it. Thank God for medicine I keep. I never use all my medicine. I remember I burnt this bitch, and when I took the medicine, I could tell it was gone for the most part. So I kept the medicine for next time. What was left? I think it was like 8 pills. And that should be enough to knock it out where...
Right now, though, if you really wanted to get back at Corey for something, just come up to him and just sock him in his chest.
He's helpless right now, yeah.
It's all bruised up. It'll just set him down. You crumble. You just
When
be
your
like,
gay
just
fans
like
gonna
right
try
now.
to
Like if I
tickle
just
you,
wanted to
you
like
ain't gonna
just
stop
poke at
him.
his chest.
I just slapped the shit out of Taharka Bay. Fucking Tariq.
Ah, that's great.
Fucking love this dude, man.
Yay, thanks for coming.
Anyway,
Man, I appreciate it.
we gonna wrap it up, man. Tariq, thank you for honoring us with your
Man,
presence this
absolutely,
week, man.
man.
I felt like I wasn't on this week, but it was still.
Man, we
It was
vibing
great,
like
man.
family, and y'all family, man. So
Reza
anytime-
Islam, I forgot to hit you back, man. I will
Shout
call
out to
you.
Reza. Shout
I
out to-
was out, but I'm gonna call you back, Reza. And I think everybody got in what they wanted to say. Anybody got anything else they want to say? All right, well, I'm about to drive home off this Percocet.
Oh God, please. I want to say, no matter how much sometimes he can be annoying. We wish Corey a speedy
Yes, indeed.
and full
Oh
recovery.
shit! I was gonna act like I'm throwing a punch, but I can't lift
That's
this
that's
motherfucker.
that's what he gets. He is.
I'm gonna
See,
put on my sling while I drive, so when the police pull me
Do
over.
some racist shit, huh? I'm looking at the slap video. I've never seen it.
oh,
Which
oh,
one?
oh, that's Tariq's.
hilarious.
He was proud, like what he said. I just slapped the shit out of Taharka Bay. I was like, what the fuck is
What is
this?
going on? Yeah.
What the fuck is
He
this?
tell me to say you should show people your injury.
What?
This one is ridiculous, guys.
Hey,
that
I'm
right arm.
cool,
Oh,
man.
see, wow.
Hey, look, out there, Jacksonville, y'all better get y'all tickets. I'm finna knock them upside the head. Y'all get to see me with my microphone where I ain't holding it. I've done that before when I was doing motivational speaking type of comedy. And that's what I'm doing this week, goddamn it. Anyway, man, hey, once again, man, I'm glad to be able to find a way to get here.
Yep.
Found a way to do this show. I can't believe it. Anyway, all right.
Call for him.
Can I do it? 5150. We about this bitch.
Niggas that don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas that don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas that don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas that don't give a fuck. This thing called life. birthday, 51 birthday show. The 5150 show. Exposing the goofies and the funky asshole. 51 birthday, 51 birthday show. 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 Niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it up. Niggas, they don't give a fuck. Gotta live it up. Niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it up. Niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it up. The 5150 show. Exposing the goofies and the funky asshole. 51 birthday, 51 birthday show. 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 The 5150 show. Exposing the goofies and the funky asshole. 50 niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. 50 niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. 50 niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. 50 niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. 51 birthday, 51 birthday show. 51 birthday, 51 birthday show. 51 birthday, 51 birthday show. 51 birthday, 51 birthday show.